Hello, everybody. It's me, your one and only Cosmic Toyman, Gareth. Hello. And we've got a Mark of Blue Harvest Toys.
Hello.
And we've got an Andy of Excelsior's Domain. He's living long and prospering. Look at that.
I got a feast.
He's having a feast. He's having a feast.
Other stuff is available. Yeah.
I don't blame you. It's a blooming warm one, isn't it? Ben's already here. Look at that. Ben's
26 degrees, Mirox says.
Keep away, can I?
He can't.
You can't,
Good evening, Ben. How are you?
Good evening, Ben.
Please forgive me, everybody, before we start. This is my third day on. No, sorry, this is my fourth day on YouTube. I'm getting a bit bored of it.
Very name, sir. We're here to entertain you.
Yeah, and I'm in the hottest room of the house. It's absolutely sweltering here.
Yeah.
I've got the window wide open and a fan right in front of it just to try and blow some cool air at me rather than it blowing the warm air around.
I gotta say, is it actually cool air though? Because I haven't even bothered opening my windows yet.
There's a bit of it. There's a bit of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. Hello, Phil. How are you, sir? Are you well?
Yeah, well, the first day I was contemplating getting my fan out.
Oh, really?
But by the time I get it, it's September, isn't it? So
it's September.
Soon.
It's August soon.
Well, no, it's August, but then it'll be September. In 4 weeks.
What have we all been up to?
I've been going around Leeds today. Sweating, walking a long way around Leeds to get my Monopoly stamps.
I've been in the orifice. Yes.
I've got them all.
Monopoly stamps. Look at that.
Look at them all. And the map shows all these different places to go. And thank God he didn't have to go to them all. But
there's loads.
I'd go all around Leeds and then go down to Royal Armouries as well.
Oh, okay.
But it was very nice down there. It's very nice down there.
Different Ben.
I'm going to go back and do some more filming down there. There is a bookshop that is a barge, but it wasn't open today. It's open tomorrow. I'm gutted.
I'll just go back to that one. Congratulations to Victoria and Ben Chapman
on your nuptials.
Well, you say congratulations.
No, they literally came back off the honeymoon. Yesterday, this morning. Bless them. I got a message this morning saying that they just got back off the honeymoon. Is there a Cosmic Council tonight? Well, I'm glad that you've got your priorities straight.
Yeah.
We're here to bring you back down to earth with a bump.
Honeymoon's over.
Bless you both. I wish you both a very long, happy, and prosperous marriage. I really do.
Yeah.
Good evening, Corn Kid. How are you, sir?
Mr. Kid.
Just a passing rider. Ryder picked up his wonderful
Funko Lover
Power Grayskull
by the Power Grayskull Giants He-Man Funko Pop that was donated to him by Phil. The other day, he picked it up yesterday and he was over the moon with it. He's no idea where he's going to fit it in his tiny bedroom, but he's got it, and that's all that matters.
That's what she
said. Hello, Sean. How are you? I'm liking that Zaku in your profile picture. That's quite cool looking. What is that?
What?
What? The Monopoly thing that Mark's just been showing. It's a thing that they're doing around Leeds at the moment. I'm fairly sure that Mark will be doing a video on it.
Yeah, I've done a video on it, so it's going to be on my history channel. I'll pop like little bits into my toy video as well, but
there you go.
Doing a full video on it. It's full of kids, you know.
Have you seen the Japanese store in the Corn Exchange in Leeds? Is it a recent?
I was in the Corn Exchange today, and I didn't see it.
No. I think it's about a year, maybe 18 months since I was last in the Corn Exchange.
I haven't been for ages.
Due another visit. I'm not one of these who likes filming when I go out and about. I know Mark does all the time, and I know Andy's done it a few times. Maybe it's something that I need to start doing. And if I do, I'll film it. if they're willing, if they're happy with it.
I get my most views from the toy hunts because
I know.
The one I did last week, I put it up once.
Oh,
I got
I'm guessing
600
that's a
views.
picture there of the happy couple.
Oh, lovely. I put it up once, I got 600 views, and I re-edited it with the better audio, and I've got like 1.2k now.
Oh, right,
The same video.
People like to see the real world and stuff. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, admittedly,
my Toy Fair ones always do really
most
well.
of my
My
views
views are
come from the Toy Fair videos.
Yeah.
That's the ones that get the most views on my channel, and the ones where I'm pointing out.
Toy Fairs, you get so many views.
Yesterday they came back. Lily, hello, Lily.
Really?
Hello there. Hello
there.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yep.
I found myself thinking about that today when I was wandering around Wellington Place. I was thinking, there's a lot of high ground here. And I'm thinking,
I have the high ground. Hello, Joe. How are you, young man?
People were playing one of those big chess
Mario.
sets.
Mario!
I just thought I could win that chess game if I just had the high ground.
I went to a boat on land in Leeds that was a bar a couple of years ago.
That's been there years. That's something totally different. This is actually a barge on the water. It's a bookshop, a plant shop, and a curiosity shop. So I was curious to go inside it, but it was shut.
Which bit of Leeds was that?
What's that?
Sean.
Whereabouts in Leeds?
Has done his own.
It's near the Royal Armouries. Just go over the bridge.
Down
and
there. Okay.
It's on the other side.
Cool.
Yeah, you'll see if you watch the video.
Sean's done his own YouTube shorts. He's done a Gundam one and him dancing to Ghostbusters. He was dressed up, dancing out the view. Well, I'm sure you had a fantastic time. I'm not sure if I can show that on my channel. Other side from the bar. I'm assuming this book one is. Okay.
I'm
going Japanese.
I've normally been going to something at the Royal Armouries rather than sort of just going round there. So I should have a mooch around at some point when it's cooler.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the Monopoly things was actually inside the Royal Armouries. That's why I went down.
Right.
But it's lovely down there. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It seems like a nice area.
Yeah. Yeah, especially on a day like today. It's just packed as well. So.
Yeah, it's school holidays now, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
It's very quiet on my road because the school is shut.
Well, I've caught up on the chat at last. That's good, is that? That's good. I like having caught up on the chat. I say that just as something else goes through. Richard says, the Japanese store in the Corn Exchange has a couple of cabinets outside and about 3 rooms inside. The first room on the right when you walk in usually has kaiju. Well, don't be telling all customers that. Good evening, Powerick.
Good evening.
Hello, Vinny. How are you, sir? And hello, TJ. Oh, stop it now. I just caught up, and then you're all coming back.
Did you get rid of
Got
that
to go. My meds time. I forgot to bring my meds as well. Take care, Sean. Bye-bye. So my alarm's going to go off to remind me to take my meds in 21 minutes, and I don't have them with me. I'll take them afterwards.
You'll be right.
It's expensive. Oh, you've been there. This Japanese shop. Okay. Don't worry, Gareth. Parking is expensive in Leeds.
Yeah, get the bus.
And they put the prices up in Dewsbury. Yeah, fair warning there to anyone who's planning on visiting Dewsbury anytime soon. They've put the price up for the parking.
I've got enough problems finding £2 coins to park on a morning when I'm going to work. You're doomed.
Yeah, the 50p has gone up to £1.
That's inflation. Wow.
And I believe the £2 all day in the lesser popular areas has gone up to £3.60 or something like that.
Jesus.
Wow. And it's like, you know what?
It's
like you don't want. It's like our council doesn't want anyone coming to Dewsbury.
I'm going to say, yes, do you want people to visit or not? You know, it's pick one, basically.
Does anybody drive in Dewsbury?
Good job I walk there. It's free that way. No, those trainers can be quite expensive.
I wonder, I've stopped thinking.
Fine.
It's only £2.
Fine. Shazam for old time's sake. I can just imagine him wiggling and rolling around now. Well, it is Kirkley as it goes towards the Christmas party. Hello, Robert. How are you, sir?
Robert.
The Dark Knight versus the Man of Steel. You know, I've started paying attention to people's profile pictures now. The Dark Knight versus the Man of Steel, Battle of Gotham. How much to look after a car in Dewsbury? It's only a 12 megapixel camera. What's only a 12 megapixel camera?
You need a new phone, TJ.
That's like a Nokia, like
I don't know.
10 or something.
She just put a video out showing the comparison between a phone camera and a normal camera.
Right. Okay.
I
was wondering what the relevance there was, because we've gone from her saying hello to us talking about a camera.
I put in the comments, take the shot.
That sounds like a gangster shakedown. Right, okay then. I think I'm going to dive straight into the SDCC stuff. And I'm not going to do all of it because there's far too many.
It's that time of year again.
I was just scrolling through, to be fair. Share screen. I'll go with Toy Ark because they seem to cover most of the things that we're interested in.
Toy Ark's brilliant.
Yeah. I need to expand that a little bit. There we are. Right, let's scroll back up here. What's been announced then? I'm going to start at the top and work my way down.
I've not seen Deadpool versus Wolverine, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've seen it twice, so you know.
I've got to see it.
That evens it out.
I've got my
see it. It's
free ticket ready. I haven't gone yet.
I'm not planning on any spoilers.
Have you got like a prayer out your head yet? it's constantly in my head.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's things that keep triggering it.
Yeah.
There's things that keep triggering it.
But
then there's also NSYNC as well. It's very, very good, well put together film. I hope that Disney learn from this and realise that when you make a film that people want to see, people will come to see it. And I don't know if this is SDCC or if it's since, but I do quite like the look of this, and I haven't decided whether or not I'll be getting one. But that's obviously Ganondorf from Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess. It's quite a sexy little thing. Figma tend to be quite posable. I won't go through all of the pictures because there's about 1 million.
Quite 1 million?
Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah. Let's go. Can we go back? Yeah, we can go back.
It's a lot of accessories, fair dues.
This one here. I know it's NECA, but it didn't dawn on me that it was NECA straight away. And when I first saw this, I was like, oh, Mezco are bringing back the Living Dead dolls. Proper Living Dead dolls. But it's not, it's NECA. They're pretty cool things of them. I don't know why anyone would want figures of them, though.
I don't know. That's a bit weird.
Why you would want figures of children going out trick-or-treating.
Is that film specific or
in
just
the 70s?
Generic?
No, it's just retro Halloween costumes. Do you not remember those masks?
Vaguely.
You must remember that. Right, okay. My memory of these masks, they were always really big neon colours like that, really vibrant neon colours. But they had tiny little slit there for the mouth. And you would put your tongue through it and try and cut your tongue on the thin plastic.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what I would always do anyway. Probably
I had a Batman one. I
took my dressing up very seriously.
I thought they were cool. Yeah, it does take me back to my childhood. I think they're quite interesting and different. I haven't looked at these. I don't know what else they're offering. Is it just Street Fighter? Oh, Street Fighter and Ninja Gaiden.
Every time I see Revoltech, I immediately read it as Robotech.
Robotech. Well, of course you would. Of course you would. See, I don't like the joints there. Look at that.
Why is he all greyed
Look
out?
at that. It's awful, is that?
That is a bit daft, isn't it?
Yeah. There'll be people screaming watching this back later saying, "What are you all about? Revoltica, amazing."
Well, it would be fine if you had clothing to cover it in that particular pose. It's just that particular one pose, isn't it, where it's particularly obvious, I suppose.
Yeah.
Superhero landing.
Yeah, superhero landing. So you're giving yourself spoilers now. That's an event thing. Every action figure. Oh, that's just Lynx, is that one? To Machinations. Have a look at the NECA stuff. So that's an interesting Beetlejuice.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting Beetlejuice, is that? So I prefer that one. But that's actually a very old figure.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's about 10, 12 years old.
Yeah.
They're just reissuing it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that one's been out before or if that's new. It's very good, though. They're just the two of them.
It's really weird. Like, Michael Keaton keeps reappearing in his own old films, if you see what I mean.
Yes. Oh, there are more. Look, there are more. Turtles. Really, really cashing in on that Turtles stuff. I mean, what is that?
It's a belly with a mouth.
It's... Yeah, I mean, they're good for what they are, but I'm not sold on wanting it. If anyone's wanting any of these, you'll have to pre-order them because I'm not going to be ordering them otherwise.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, we're back to them then. Okay. What's the chat saying?
Ooh, Batman the Animated Series.
I can't see the chat.
Taz. I just made an acronym up, by the way. Completely.
Where did I get to?
One-eyed belly. Yeah, I thought that was
nice guy. Dewsbury, it would be a shame if anything happened to it. Yes, definitely. What did we think to Deadpool 3? It was amazing. Absolutely fantastic. And I'm not going to spoil it.
I'll tell you what.
What's here? Hello, Lobot.
Hello, what's here? Marvellous.
All right, counselling.
You know what I finally caught up on?
Go on.
Finally seen Godzilla minus -0?
-1.
-1.
What did you think?
Yeah, fascinating. It took me straight back to sitting in my parents' house watching Channel 4 either at tea time or on a Sunday morning. Proper Toho style Godzilla film, I thought. And yet, strangely, he went to all that effort to make a CGI Godzilla look exactly like an old school bloke in a puppet in a costume Godzilla. And I thought that's irony right there.
Yeah. No, it was brilliant. I think it was absolutely fantastic. Yeah. I'm glad you liked it. I do believe that Netflix are also going to be getting the minus color version as well.
Oh, it wasn't color when I watched it.
They're getting the minus color. There's Godzilla -1 minus color, which is a black and white noir version as a throwback to the original film.
Okay, got you.
And apparently, in that monotone, it's even better.
Okay.
Monochrome. Monotone.
Yeah.
That's me. Monochrome. Apparently, that's even better.
All right, cool.
My childhood was just a black bag and one of those masks.
You had a bag?
Megatron Robert Prime cannot wait to meet Blue Harvest Toys.
Hey, Callie.
Cali Venom.
Cali Venom. Hello, Cali Venom. Hello there. Like
Hello.
Blue Marks is that?
I'll have to turn that. The lights are flickering for some reason.
Yeah, they're just prototypes. I remember, and even that small slit didn't stop all the condensation. So vampire teeth. Yes, no, exactly, definitely. Yeah. Ryder needs that Chun-Li and Jury Street Fighter figure. Okay, Phil likes a Beetlejuice. One-eyed belly. It's most of us when we get the munchies. Is that right? Dave, hello, Dave. How are you?
Dave.
Beetlejuice looks good. It does.
Yeah, it does look cool.
They're old figures though that they're just reissuing. Can't wait for the new Beetlejuice to come out. I have to admit the trailers do look better than what I was expecting them to look. 5th viewing of Deadpool and Wolverine last night. Wow.
That's
it is that good though.
Wow. -1 was awesome. It was.
I have not been on multiple showings to a cinema for one movie since the 80s.
Bless you.
I missed one. No complaints, Dave. Hope you're all good. We're good, yeah. Hi, Mario. And I will be back soon. Got a lot to do. No problem, matey. We'll see you soon. You'll be back. Where we at? Yes, Andy pointed out the SDCC, didn't he? There we go.
I've always loved the design style of this cartoon. It's awesome.
It's the best version of Batman, isn't it? It really is. It's trying to think what the word is, but it's
sublime.
Definitely. It just is. It's the best version. I have to admit, I know what they're doing with going with this one. I know exactly where they're going. Don't like it. I didn't like the original toy of that, so I don't want a new toy to look like a toy that I didn't like before. Yeah. But that is gorgeous. That is really, really nice. And that Two-Face as well.
Yeah.
Oh. The thing is, though, they're only this big.
Yeah.
I mean, that just looks like the original toy. You see how the leg has been glued back on? Like, we haven't even got it home yet. It's already broken.
But she's got her own series these days.
Look at that. They really have the best version of everything in Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, not better than Arnold.
Get out of it.
Freeze. Chill.
Hasbro Marvel Legends. I know Mark's wanting a few Marvel Legends, isn't he?
Did you see that thing at the Oscars when Arnie and DeVito, was it DeVito? Do I mean DeVito? Were sort of mouthing off at Keaton in the audience as Batman, going, "How did you defeat us?"
Now, these Sentinels are getting a lot of flack in the community, I've noticed.
Those like the ones from the arcade game.
That's what they are.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, they're based on the arcade game, and people are complaining over the colour of them. It's like, well, that's what colour they were in the arcade game. They're damned accurate. They weren't that pink. Oh, come on. Stop crying. I think they look quite cool. I do. I think they're quite nice. Do they come in a 2-pack?
The 2-pack, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you get 2 of them in a pack. Yeah. These are quite sweet. I think Dave Nips is liking these as well.
Oh, funny.
Look at that. That's awesome.
Looks like Wallace and Gromit turtles.
Well, this is what they look like in the original comics.
Yeah.
In the very original comics. They're great. Yeah. I like those. I'll probably have those in stock. Unless there's some kind of exclusive. And then we've got this guy as well. Look at that.
But how long do the exclusives just always remain exclusive, or do they just come out later as not exclusive?
They might tweak it and release it in a 2-pack or something like that later.
Right.
Or they might do him in a different get-up.
Yeah.
Or some, that version, as he is packaged, will always be exclusive. But what you tend to find is that when we get them over here, because those stores don't exist over here, they're not exclusive over here. So they're just exclusive in the States to that store.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So chances are I'll probably be able to get these. But they're just getting so much better at these. You think that they're as good as they can possibly be, and then a year or two later they announce a load more and they're 10 times better.
Totally.
They just keep getting better and better and better. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome. Catch up with the chat again, otherwise I'm going to end up falling miles behind, aren't I? I think that's where I got to. That bat cycle looks tasty. It does indeed. No repeat viewings of Indy 5. No, I've still not seen it.
Only on Disney Plus.
My wife wants the Harley. Well, of course she does. Want the bike. Negative. What's the negative for? I can't remember what I asked. Look like all sorts. Oh, do they now? Okay. Only females for Mark. That's right. Yes.
Who's Mark? I don't know.
I like the pinkies. The Sentinels. They're nice, aren't they? Really nice. Mm-hmm. Definitely want one of those if I can. Not comics. First 2 sketches by each of the. Oh, is that right? Yes. Yes. Right. Correct. That's right. Sketches, wow. I get it. Yeah, I get it. I did wonder why the mask was coming down his nose, actually. Designs were changed by the time they made the comics. That's right, yeah. Not massively, though, really, I don't think. I thought that is. There we go. McFarlane bring. Oh, has McFarlane got Berserker? Oh.
Oh, yeah. I don't know
Berserker
why.
Being the
Keanu Reeves comic.
Yeah, the Keanu Reeves comic. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I know it's not a play with figure, but I do kind of think that's where McFarlane Toys excel in their figures that are more statues than anything else. I'm not sold on that. If Iron Man was spawned.
Yeah, I was going to say it's very techno for Spawn, isn't it? It's kind of,
And I've got to be honest with you, I think I can do a better paint job. You can see all the brush strokes on that. That's nasty. Oh, that's... Yeah, I can do better than that. Send one to me, Todd. I'll paint it up for you.
That's come back from the future. That's why it's battered.
That's better.
I think that was one of them prototypes, I think.
Yeah, look at all the detail in that. Jesus. Jesus, what kind of box is this going to come in?
I was going to say that's a hell of a lot of accessories.
Oh, it's the Kickstarter. Right. Okay.
Only for special people.
Is there anything else after? Oh, yes, there is. Oh, look at that cabinet. Look at that.
Blues Brothers.
Fallout.
Yeah, Blues Brothers. Oh. And Iron Maiden down there as well.
Yeah.
Iconic.
It's like Doctor Strange's cape, isn't it?
That's an old statue, is that? I've had that in stock.
Spawn the Beginning, apparently.
Yes, I'm sure I've had that. I actually think it came packaged with issue 1 copies that they still had. They still had first prints of issue 1. And in order to get rid of them, they included it. They included it with those statues. I'm sure it was that. Okay. That's nice as well. Rocky as well. See, they're cool, but again, they're just statues.
Not the statues.
That is obviously a McFarlane Spider-Man.
Webbing. More webbing than spider, yes. Yeah.
I'm not sold on these. That's a McFarlane Spidey as well. That's Liefeld. That's from his first issue, isn't it? His first appearance. The front cover. I think. And we're back to the beginning. What else? What else is there? Mattel doing Turtles?
It would appear so.
When did Mattel get Turtles? I know they get the Turtles. Turtles of Grayskull. Okay, so it's Man at Arms Turtle. Is it? Is it Man at Arms?
Dear me.
Oh, I like that. Ooh.
You would.
Ooh.
Man.
That's rather vibrant, isn't it? It's awesome.
Wow.
So I wouldn't collect these because I don't collect either Turtles or Motu, but there's definitely one or two in this line that speak to me. That's amazing. That's quite good, actually. I like that.
I vaguely know who that is, but only vaguely.
Roboto. It's one of two vintage He-Man figures that I actually had as a kid. I had Roboto and I had Leech.
Roboto is pretty cool.
That is nice, is that?
Thing is, that looks like it could be an 80s toy. That's the funny thing, isn't it?
It does, actually, yeah. It's got that style, that aesthetic. And then, of course, we've got Fisto. What the hell is going on with Skeletor? I don't like that.
It's a little bit random.
No.
He's gone all Skeksis.
Evil Lynn.
Lynn.
You know, she's just about to start up her OnlyFans account. Beastman's her first hunter. And back to the beginner. That's my favourite, I think. Before we move on, I'll catch up on the chat again. Statues are not for me, says Dave. I like something I can fiddle with. Anyone seen the new Deadpool and Wolverine film, and what's your thoughts? Everyone who's seen it loves it. That's all you need to know. We're not doing any spoilers.
I'm seeing it tomorrow before I get spoiled. Ideally.
Tomorrow? Excellent stuff.
Probably.
Okay, Dave's not fussed with these. However, Masterverse Snake Sorceress, on the other hand, is interesting. That is a mouthful. Masterverse Snake Sorceress. Okay. Dave, have you seen Bandai are giving some of their female models some squashable parts? Seriously? Jesus. One, I never understand why these £1 million companies put something out on Kickstarter. I quite agree.
Yes, they can. Anybody can.
Obvious to me, they have no confidence in the products they want to launch. I don't necessarily agree with that. If anything, I think they have more confidence in the stuff that they're putting out as a Kickstarter than they have on the things that they're putting out on shop shelves.
Because consider how many probably never get sold and end up in landfill. Whereas if you can precisely estimate your demand before you start, you don't overproduce. Therefore, you don't lose money. Simples.
No more spoilers, please. Can you do any spoilers?
Any spoilers? Right. Everybody dies at end.
Everybody dies.
Same one or two catch the eye. Yeah. I haven't black. I don't know. Number 2, let the customer pay for it. As a company, we lost nothing. I disagree with that whole thing. I get why small independent companies do it because they want to be able to make things and they just don't have the finances to back it. But we've had this discussion so many times.
Yeah.
We really have. And I totally agree with you.
And they take your money straight away, keep it in the bank for a year until you get your product.
And I will say now, I did not back the Cantina. Squishable anyway, softer parts.
You mean the diorama?
Yeah, because it looks unfinished.
All their products look unfinished. That's the whole point. All the art, the corridors, and dioramas, that's all they're making these days.
I like the bit down the middle. Yeah, I like the bit down the middle, the bar. I think that looks cool. But those arches, which are supposed to be seats, you look from the top and it's just smooth plastic that looks like it should have something over it.
There's no playability value with it. There's no playability value. You're going to put your figures in there. You're not going to move them. You're not going to play it with it.
Yeah.
You're not going to want to move anything once you get it all set.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Maybe I won't be that quick then. Queen Studios. Okay. That's quite impressive.
Yeah.
You like that kind of thing?
Yeah, you can't knock the look of that, though. Whether or not you want it is another matter. I don't want that. It looks fantastic.
I'm not going to say anything about his nose.
It looks rather...
Fair. It's fair.
It looks very well sculpted.
Detachable ones and you replace.
No, I think it looks very well sculpted.
Sorry. Shouldn't speak ill of the dead or pretending to be dead.
Still thrilling us after all these years, though. All right. Oh, interesting.
Monkey King.
Spirit of Monkey.
Monkey.
See, this is what I like about this.
Tell them they're doing the whole lot.
When you're not expecting something like this at all, and then it's put in front of you and it looks so good. So I was not expecting the Michael Jackson. I was not expecting this.
That's not Michael Jackson.
There was a pause between the two there, Mark. I was expecting neither of these, so to have them put in front of me like that and them look so good, that's fantastic. Look at that. So I was expecting those, and they're exactly what I expected. They're good. They're good.
All we need now is infinite cash and infinite display space.
I wouldn't want these.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the likenesses are incredible.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
My word.
That's scary.
I mean, I'm sure we'll get to it, but have you seen the Hot Toys Wolverine?
Yeah, of course I have.
Hell.
I'd like the Deadpool. I'd like the Deadpool because you get so much stuff with it.
I mean, even that. I'm no fan of the IP or the character or anything, but that bloody well looks like him.
Yeah, I mean, Dune 2 didn't really do it for me somehow. I don't know. I don't know what it was about it.
Yeah, they ruined it.
Christ. And you know, we're living in a world where people will be looking at these same pictures and picking faults with them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that hair's out of place.
Yeah. I don't like the weave on the fabric. It's just not right. Jesus.
He's back.
Come with me if you want to live.
Look at even the skin texture.
Now, what was I saying about films you can quote from?
Oh, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. That's just in the base.
Wow.
That's not even a piece on its own. That's just the base for this thing.
Yep. It's big.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Cyberdyne Systems D800. Depending on what film it is.
I don't think I've ever given a round of applause on the Cosmic Council
Fair to
before.
say,
But,
I will never be able to afford any of that.
well, yeah, but that's incredible.
What's her email?
Could I please have a look at one of these before I commit to buy it, sir? Funny.
Yeah, absolutely. With the smaller ones, I backed one once, and it took almost a year to receive the product. Despite their time frame, they was going to dispatch. Fab
I
product.
just tend to back the books, basically. Not.
Yeah, I know. I've seen some of the ones you've done. Yeah. Gaz, is he wearing a thong though? Like Michael Jackson, he probably is. That might be why I like it so much. Want that monkey, says Phil. Of course, anything I say is just my personal opinion and doesn't reflect.
I want that monkey if they bring it all the lot out. Sandy, Pigsy, Tripitaka.
Look like pictures.
How much do they go
for? They're not going to be cheap.
They ought to do the original figures, the original characters as figures. That would be fantastic.
I'd have them.
Come on.
I think I'd have them. Yeah, definitely.
That needs to be done.
Phil says June was good. Extremely detailed. I can very much appreciate. Yeah, they're like works of art, aren't they? Got to love Arnie. Certainly have.
Yep.
June 2 was nowhere near as interesting as Part 1.
That's it. June 1 was June. The original one was all right, but it just they've ruined it.
Cool. I will be back. Wish they had detailed Mortal Kombat original statues. Looks expensive. It does look expensive.
Yeah.
We've already seen Tatsu, so I won't click on that. Hasbro. Oh gosh, here we go with the Black Series.
No, boo.
Right,
Awesome.
okay.
Let's go take
Now, I think that this is Vintage Collection.
Yeah. Oh, look, another Grogu.
All I can say about this is, didn't we just leave this party?
Why is Strawn's face melted at one side?
He's not happy.
He's
a sad Thrawn.
I think the Cobb Vanth is new, isn't it? I don't think we've had one of him yet.
We've had a Black Series, but
not Vintage Collection, though. We've had a Thrawn. We've had multiple Thrawns. We've had goodness knows how many Ahsokas and Mandalorians.
Are we ever going to get a spin-off series of Cobb Vanth?
Of what?
Cobb Vanth, when he got his robo shoulder, when he got shot, and he got put in the tank.
At present, he's still in Bacta, isn't he? Still.
I'd
like to see a series. Just him.
Has he still got the Fett helmet somewhere?
No, it went back to Fett.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was just thinking because he's got the armor on there. That's why I went through that.
Yeah, that's when he had the armor.
And I'm assuming, is this Vintage Collection or Black Series? That's Black Series, isn't it?
Done to her.
That's Black Series.
God. What?
Well, she was quite ugly in the series.
No, she wasn't that ugly. Come on.
I don't think her face was quite like that.
No,
that is shocking.
But it's not a bad likeness. It's just a little bit stroke victim-esque.
It's a bit curious.
She's had a stroke.
Basil looks better.
But actually, having just finished watching it last night, that actually looks very good.
He was the only good character in the whole thing.
That looks like a good figure of her. I just didn't like her character.
Yes, but they're giving you a straight lightsaber. Why they're not giving you a whip?
Because Hasbro do know the fans don't want a whip.
I do.
That's a good likeness. I just don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
it's a
not
good
my
likeness.
Joker.
That's not
It's not Ashley.
bad,
That's all
but I've
right.
seen better.
That's not bad. I mean, it's not
I
bad
like
as
his
a
jacket. I like the jacket. That jacket's nice.
That's a child pleaser, but it's going to be too
Yeah.
expensive for a child.
That should have come
So
out 6
game,
months
get it
ago.
on sale. And
6
that
months
looks
ago,
pretty
yeah.
cool. I like the Trooper. That looks quite cool. Yeah. Well, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Schnicked.
Give me them all. I'm not so sure about the
All right, there's no
the normal
pictures.
cloth.
That's it. That's your lot, folks.
I like the fact that
I'm
you can
not sure
swap
about
his
that.
head over.
I'm not sure about that either.
Yeah,
The head sculpt's a bit odd.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's supposed to have his uniform on underneath. That's it. That's the whole idea, isn't it? He's supposed to have the uniform on underneath his clothes.
Does he? Yes, he
Really?
does. Yes, he does.
With the shoulder pads as well.
It's revealed in this film. He's just spoilt it for you.
I haven't. Yeah, I'll have the Colossus and I'll have the Wolverine.
Yeah, we're getting Venom Pool, which was a Build-A-Figure before. They're reissuing it as an actual figure now. About 2 years too late, but at least we're getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Another Punisher.
Punisher, yeah. It's a 2-pack.
I don't even know who that is.
It's from
Bullet Finger. I'm guessing now.
War something or other. Comic book. Yeah, I want a Punisher. I do. I want the Punisher, but a 2-pack. I don't know.
Oh, that's
Are they all 2-packs? Right, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Inhumans. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Lockjaw, and I don't know.
They'll be in game next year. It's fine.
Is that some version of Dormammu?
That is Doctor Strange. Dormammu Strange.
With Dormammu's head.
Gets possessed, doesn't he? So
does he?
It's like different heads. It's Doctor Strange, but you can put Dormammu head on it.
Okay.
What's
that address? Look, they're providing an address. Let's have a look at it. White Stall.
Oh.
What?
Caught him playing with his toys again, look.
Well, that's it. We're back to that again. Okay.
No.
Oh, no. Sorry,
no,
there's more.
it wasn't the same sequence, yeah.
I mean, Colossus is a bit... He's from Deadpool, so it's a bit late, but...
Yeah. It's also annoying that they're selling it as a deluxe.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, we got
a figure as well.
I don't know, but a couple of years ago, we got a Colossus that size as a normal figure.
Yeah.
And it came with a Build-A-Figure part as well. I like this. I like how this is sold as Headpool, and it comes with Logan.
Logan and Headpool.
I think that is genius on Hasbro's side. Is that the figure you're buying is Headpool, and it comes with Logan.
See, from that angle, that looks like a good sculpt.
Yeah, it does from that angle. Yeah. I think it was just the pose they had it in that did it no justice.
They should have his claws coming out just a little bit as well.
Yes. Stop it, Mark.
What? It's not related to the story, is it?
But it's in it.
He's got Bros Drew.
You were talking about bloody cameos in one of your live streams. I had to turn it off.
I didn't watch that one for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I was talking about who had a cameo and who didn't have a cameo, answering questions in the chat.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I just said there was a lot of cameos.
Someone asked you about a particular character and you said, no, he's not in there. I expected him to be in there, but at least so-and-so was there.
Who was it?
I'm not saying it.
I want details. Who was it?
Well, I'll message you afterwards then.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
What's that got to do with Marvel Legends?
It'll be a GI Joe Transformers crossover.
GI Joe crossover.
Did you not watch the end of Rise of the Beasts or whatever it's called?
I didn't actually. No. I haven't seen Rise of the Beasts.
Oh,
it's nice that they've given us a crotch shot. That's what we need of all Transformers.
And the feet shot.
And an ass shot. There it is.
it's a metal hiney.
Is there anything else, or is it just...
It's big though, isn't it? That's big.
Of course, we're getting Dragon Man. It's long overdue, I would say. Do we need this?
Yeah, no. Oh, look, it's... No, I'm going to say it.
Don't you dare. Or I'm kicking you off.
You can't on my channel.
Of course, there's a new can coming out. I'm assuming it comes with a changeable head or faceplate then.
Yeah, replace the other Kangs quickly.
He's got a doodah chair.
Yeah, he's got a Thanos chair.
No, I was thinking that other bloke from the DC universe.
When they were talking about the chair, I thought it was self-floating. I said, "Oh, look, it's floating." No, it's just a clear.
Where's the chat at? Where's the chat at?
I think you've lost it.
No, Lobot was asking. I know we did the June. He was asking how much those Walking Dead things and whatnot are. But I have no idea. I know they're going to be expensive though. I think
$1 million.
Timothy Oliphant looks more like Chris Gore. Pass on the Star Wars Hasbro stuff. Okay, I think there'll be a spin-off series for every character eventually. Yeah, it's feeling that way, isn't it? It's feeling that way.
It's Wars.
It used to be books. Now it's
Whip it good. Blue Sasquatch likes sharks.
He's a Sharknado fan.
Ben wants a whip. Well, I'll see you Saturday. It's true. He likes sharks. Deadpool looks better. It certainly does from those first pictures, definitely. A bit eagerly. It's
slogan,
yeah. Middle one looks like it's wearing highlighter. Yes. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Looks like if Sandman was in Fantastic Four. Okay. I have the Venom Pool Builder figure now. Yeah, I know, but I'm happy that they make it available to other people as well. It's like Liv Schreiber. I stopped watching then too. Stopped watching what?
Me. Good.
It was Cup, yes. Yeah. It was. Donald Trump former. Cup shot. Unpopular opinion, but I enjoyed Rise of the Beast. I probably will when I get round to watching it.
I did not dislike it actually. Yeah, I have to say.
It was all right.
I think it was.
I enjoy movies for what they are.
Yeah,
I think it was Transformers for kids, which I don't think they've actually done for a while, which worked because it was Transformers for kids. Does that make sense?
You're not supposed to. You don't overanalyze Transformers.
No.
No, I'm telling you about
how it made saying that since 2007.
Feelings, Mark.
Yeah.
It's a bit of entertainment. It's a bit of fun. This is what I said to people. Go on about movies.
Good man, Ben. Good man. If I hear any spoilers, I'm unsubbing. Good man.
Right. Well.
Can't get shout outs. No, you can't, Blue. Sorry.
Blue Sasquatch wants a shout out.
Blue!
Sasquatch, there you are. How loud would you like me to
Blue
shout?
like sharks.
The Blue Sasquatch.
Right.
That's
Is it Jada or Jada? I say Jada.
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 Jada Akuma.
If it was Jade, it'd have an E in it.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You could
Jada.
say it'd have a Y in it, but
Yada Akuma.
Jada.
yes to all these Jada Street Fighter figures.
The thing is, we've been
Enjoy
saying all the
my
car names wrong all these years, so it doesn't really matter. Does it?
Right, so let's have a look at these. We're having a good look at his ass. Apparently, that's the thing in the toy world now. We have good look at toys' asses.
Yes.
Super.
That's America's ass. Are you good?
They had to take a second shot because that one was a little fuzzy.
Yeah. It was farting.
Third shot.
Yeah.
Now that does look good.
Sonic Boom.
That looks awesome.
Yeah. Do you get the diorama as well? Are you good?
I have it on good authority as well from multiple sources that out of the box, these figures are really incredible. Bearing in mind that this company primarily sells die-cast cars.
But interestingly, they do sometimes sell die-cast cars with figures in the box with them.
Yeah, but not posable.
Not like
this.
this, though.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I think,
Give them a Star Wars license.
yeah, I could be wrong, but I think the first ones they did were those Universal monsters. They did like Dracula, Frankenstein, Bride, Wolfman, Creature. They're the ones that I'm aware of them doing first. I don't know if they did any before them, but they were really good as well. Look at them. Zangief.
What's the green guy called? Those who used to play the Blanca. Was it?
Blanca. Look, I even got a soft good cape, and they don't charge you any more for it. Now look at what pose I can get into. Even your Marvel Legends Deadpool can't do that, and it should. I'm sorry, is that Bruce Lee?
Do you get a car to smash up? Bonus round.
Yeah, I remember
I'm
that.
the teabag.
I remember it being a sod to load on the Amiga.
I
It
don't
had some
know what
really
these
clever
are.
copy protection. It barely ever loaded.
Thank you. There we are. You also say Jada, not Jada, like Jada Pinkett Smith. Yeah, thank you.
Who? She make cows as well.
She makes ex-husbands.
Ooh.
They're quite cool. Don't.
So he's not there. Where's Scooby?
I don't think I'd buy these myself.
No.
I'm not sure if I
Let
would
me out
stock
there,
them.
no.
But they
You know what
look good.
Do you know what you must be about due for? A new range of Buffy the Vampire Slayer figures. Do you think? Is it about that time yet?
I think we're ready for a reboot of that. And I think if the shit hadn't have hit the fan regarding Joss Whedon,
Yeah.
I think that we would have had a reboot by now.
Do you think he's going to recover from that?
No. No, I don't think he can recover from that.
It's a shame.
Yeah, there's not been anybody that's come out in defense of him.
Right.
And there's always a new person saying, well, he did this, he did that, he did this. And he hasn't even tried to refute any of it.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where it's like, right, okay, fair enough, he did this. He's an asshole. Akuma looks so good. Lobot's having them all. Enjoyed Rise of the Beast. I say that doesn't help. Now I say Jada, but I'm unusual. See, yeah, I suppose if you would say Vader, would it be Vada?
I am your Vada.
Classic Akuma pose, to be fair.
Nicely asked that.
First. Fair enough. Yeah. Wheels on feet, then. I don't get that. Well, that had my beer belly and man boobs. I can't say anything. How did this on Amiga?
I think 2, possibly.
2.
Possibly.
I'm back, says Robert. He's watching on his TV and phone. Can't stay long. Too much to do. Fair enough. Bye then.
Stick us in your pocket if we're on the phone. It's fine.
And diecast. Oh, right. Yeah, I get it. Sorry, I get it. Yes. Yeah. Changing it. What, me?
Change your name.
What else is there? What else? Well, we just looked at them, didn't we? I think it's just the same again, those.
Yeah.
We've looked at that. Oh.
Stone Road.
That is Bruce Lee.
That is Bruce Lee.
That is Bruce Lee.
Yeah, that is Bruce Lee.
You can tell with the little fingers, can't you? So this is Mezco 112, is that right?
Wow.
Wow.
So that's a 6-inch figure. That looks like human skin.
Yeah, it's a bit unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why, and it's slightly different colours.
Yeah, but look at them hands. They look real.
They do.
Might be.
It's tricky, isn't it? When they're completely naked, you can't. There's nowhere to hide, is there? In terms of the sculpting.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
So it's not Mexico then. It's Stone Row. I've not heard of them. I bet that's not going to be cheap.
No.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Oh.
In a creepy, scary sort of way.
Okay.
It's like Spawn on a really bad day or something.
Yeah. Knuckleavy
Bay or something. Beautiful.
Fire Seeker Armorless. Oh.
Okay.
And very nearly everythingless.
That looks painful.
Yeah.
Imagine the scratches on your back, Mark.
No thanks.
That looks like he's sort of like trying to get a better look.
He's like, well, hello there. Bruce Lee.
I am very, very impressed with that. I am. I'm very impressed with that. Does it give you an idea of prices? No, it doesn't.
No, they're a nice surprise for later.
Figure arts, Deadpool and Wolverine, because everybody's got to have a taste, haven't they?
How many licenses must they have done for this film?
To say that looks good.
Yeah.
They've already done a Deadpool, haven't they?
What is it with his Wolverine?
It's a new Deadpool, isn't it?
Why is he gurning?
It's Wolverine.
I really need to go to the toilet.
So there's a point at when they stop being toys and they become something else entirely. And I think that's the problem we're getting with these now, is they're no longer toys.
That's probably because kids aren't buying toys anymore.
You'd be surprised how many kids I get that buy these.
Really?
Really, yeah.
And
they're so ungrateful to their parents that I want to slap them.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Whose credit card are they pinching to pay for this stuff, pray tell? And their parents.
I had one come in a couple of weeks ago and he wanted a certain certain one of these SH figure arts, 60, 70 quid. And the driven miles to get to the shop, I didn't have it, and they were asking if I could order it. The dad, because it's a Dragon Ball character, they've all got weird names. What's the name of that figure you want, son? I've just told you. Beg your pardon? He said, yeah, I know, but I don't remember all these Japanese names. What's he called? Check your phone.
Wow.
I'd be like, whack out now. And he still bought him a £45 figure.
You'd be like Mr. Glass, wouldn't you?
Didn't we just look at all these Wolverine ones?
It's not a motherfucking Teletubby.
There's only 2 of the Deadpool. There we go. What's these? Icon Heroes Zujitsu.
Zujitsu.
We'll just stick a tiger head on it.
Can I say they're all tigers? And what way is that a zoo? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Interesting. Oh, we've got a panther. Black Panther's been recast.
I'm sorry. Why are they trying to make them look like knockoffs? I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with those. I don't get them. Oh, there's a bull and an elephant and a bear and a rhino.
Yeah, I'm understanding the bit now.
And my ex, a hippo.
Oh, no.
Humphrey the hippo.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with those.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Interesting. Wow, new aliens had to be done. I have to say, this does look nice as well. I did see this the other day. But speaking about the recasting of Black Panther, I'm assuming that we've all seen the Robert Downey Jr. playing Doom. Yeah.
Facehugger.
Well, I saw a meme the other day saying, and they've announced the new casting for Black Panther as well. And they just put Robert Downey Jr.'s head from, what was that, Tropic Thunder? I was like, you know what? I'd be there for that. Yeah. So it's a figure and an accessory pack. Okay. So they're not going to be in a rush to release figures of the actual characters from the film then?
It's unusual to see an alien with a pulse rifle, but, okay.
Yeah. And that's where they're showing all the Black Series and everything in the cabinets. That's an interesting one. It feels like it's 3 years too late.
At least.
I think that's vintage collection, actually, isn't it?
I was going to say dewback, but that's not a dewback, is it? That's too small to be a dewback.
It's a blurg.
A blurg.
A blurg.
A blurg.
It appeared in an episode of The Mandalorian.
Actually, they're from the Ewok movies.
Was he in that as well?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Actually.
I think you'll find.
Actually. Oh, goodness me, Joe. Can I do the Deadpool dance? Even Ryan Reynolds cannot do the Deadpool dance, which is why he got somebody else to do the Deadpool dance for him.
Is that a spoiler?
It's the opening sequence of the film. It's not much of a spoiler.
Don't spoil it.
What's with the ribs? They look like chicken wings. That's the Bruce Lee. Well, closer conspection.
Okay.
Why has he got gills like Ocean Master? It's the articulation. Devilman Cry Baby Feet. Oh, is that where that's from? Okay. Face Strange. Okay.
Doctor Strange.
Getting Devil Savior G1 figures together gonna look awesome. When is the next trade Cosmic Toys video? The next Tuesday, Robert. I haven't even filmed anything yet, let alone edited it together.
Hey, slacker, aren't you?
The Devil Savior that he's talking about is a It's Devastator from Revenge of the Fallen. That great big hulking looking Devastator.
Yes.
But it's in G1 colours.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's green then.
It's neon lime green, yeah. Wolverine just filled his pants. They're great.
Great.
They should do one that comes with a box of Frosties. A picture of the non-cat Zujitsu is more.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Because actually a zoo then. Yeah.
Cosmic Toyman Spirit Animal.
Oh,
What this? Bugger, I knew my ex would be useful for something. Andy Transport
Station.
Okay. Caravan of Courage is
Yes.
Is this
I
possibly
think Joe is saying that's my ride, basically.
Ah, okay.
So you think of me as Mando then? Okay.
Well, I'd say that's a compliment.
It's the armourer. Marvellous.
I'm not clicking on all of these.
No, don't go on. Be all night.
Don't click on any of them.
I don't think I will, to be fair. Apart from that one. Which doesn't want to load. There we go.
Melt it.
Hey.
Melt it. It'll...
She's nicknamed his lightsaber. I thought
I think she was
rights on that.
She was a weak part of the Acolyte, I would say.
Well, it's the director's wife, producer's wife, isn't it? So she's
Leslie Headland's wife. Yeah, I was watching it, and when she first appears in it, I was looking at it and I was thinking, I feel like I've seen her in something before, but I couldn't place her.
Like all his other films or something.
And as the series went on and she kept making more appearances, I was just like, I don't like you, love. There's something about you that I really do not like. Now, whether it's her or the character she's playing, I don't know. I still don't know. But I do not like her for some reason, and I don't know what it is. And then when she does what she does at the end of the series, and you're just like, you bitch.
I want to see Yoda have a fight with her in season 2.
What, green on green?
Yeah.
Well, Yoda would have to lose, though, and I'm not up for that. He would have to lose because he's a he, and she's a she, and she's the wife
He's
of the
green,
director.
so he's fine.
So, yeah, I don't want to see that fight. But controversial opinion, I didn't mind the Acolyte, actually, the whole thing.
Yes, I noticed that. Yes.
Yeah. And that's just more of those legends that we've already seen. Was that this? I thought this was announced before SDCC. Any better pictures?
Forever.
That one got a bit of DC multiverse. We've got an interesting Red Hood there. I like the bike.
Yeah.
I can see people buying that for the bike.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. Figure sold separately. People's just going to buy
the bike.
So
you can just buy the bike. That's good. Then.
7-inch ultra articulated.
I like how they won't put guns with these figures because it's too violent. Here, have a crowbar.
He's known for using guns in the comics, isn't he?
Yeah, but we'll give him a crowbar. You know, the guy that was killed with a crowbar.
That famous ranged weapon that's really useful. Yeah.
Look at that.
It's like the Jonah Hex figure that's coming out. A lot of people buy it just for the horse, won't they?
That's nice, is that? See, they're doing it with that Batman as well. They're just picking a suit from the toy line.
Ooh.
I like the Green Lantern thing there with the multiple heads. That looks amazing. I find that a very underrated Batmobile.
Michael Goff.
That comes with Michael Goff.
I can't get in love with that one, unfortunately.
A Michael Goff figure at last.
Oh yes. Alfred, no less.
Two of them. I'm surprised to see
he was in Doctor Who, wasn't he? Was he in Doctor Who?
Yes, he was. He was in it twice.
Yeah.
He played the original Celestial Toymaker in '66.
Yeah.
And in '83, I think it was, he played one of the Time Lord Chancellors, or one of Time Lord High Council members.
Right.
All right, cool.
A Robert De Niro figure.
Oh wow!
I need that.
Come on.
You talking to me?
Will that be the first? And I know that they've done sort of like Hot Toy-esque Robert De Niro figures.
Taxi Driver, I would have thought they'd have done before.
Yeah, but will this be the first toy
Robert De Niro.
of Robert De Niro?
Don't know. Haven't there been NECA figures of him?
They didn't do Goodfellas figures.
Well, I think they did sort of like 1/6 scale figures. They're not Hot Toy, but they're a different company. But I don't think there's ever been like an actual toy, a play with toy.
Why is there? Is that supposed to be just a generic large bat rather than man bat? Because he wasn't in the movies.
Yes, it was. At the very, very end of the film,
He was.
Riddler's nightmare of the bats when he's in the asylum
Oh, okay.
and he's gone crazy. It's not something we need a figure of. Question. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was Big Barda. Shining Knight. Never heard of it. And then back to that. Very cool.
Yeah.
I think I might call it a day on the. Oh, we'll have a look at this.
Ooh.
Oh, it's just a tease, though, isn't it? Yeah, there's no.
Ooh, no toys.
Yeah, we should call it a day on the Comic-Con announcements.
You got the Hot Toys.
Red Sonja. Cool.
You want to look at the Hot Toys?
Yeah.
You want to have a look at the Hot Toys? I think it's just Lady Deadpool, to be fair.
Yeah.
And it's not a spoiler because it's in the trailer.
Yeah. Blake Lively.
Oh, is it her? I assumed it. I assumed it was.
It would have been better, though, had she taken her mask off and it been an AI version of a female Ryan Reynolds. That would have been so much better. But she doesn't take a mask off, so you don't know who it is. So it might be that.
So you get Dogpool with her and Deadpool.
Oh, does Dogpool come with Deadpool as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, yeah, I don't know. I think he does. I think you get Headpool.
That's a great Godzilla.
You get the baby. You get Baby Pool, and Dogpool.
That's Millennium Godzilla, is that?
As far as I know.
That's cool.
See, this is something as well. Most of these, in fact, all of these that I've sold. No, not all. Connor's mate got some. Most of these that I've sold, the higher toys, I've gone to kids. They're 60 quid each.
Wow.
Yeah.
But the thing is, relatively speaking, that's not expensive for a kid because, like, if you got a computer game, 50 quid, easy.
True.
Still relative.
Maybe I'm just tight because I wouldn't dream of buying a 50, 60 quid toy for my kids mid-year. Birthdays and Christmases, yeah, I won't hesitate, but just, oh, you've been good this week. Yeah, you can have that. I'd never do it. But then again, they don't play with toys.
No,
These are awesome. These are awesome.
These are very awesome.
They're 6-inch.
Wow. Solo.
They're 6-inch figures.
Solo. Tell me they're doing bones.
They're doing bones.
I think they've already done it, haven't they?
Universal Soldier, grief.
Different Andrew Scott. And that's back to the beginning. Oh, nice. What's the chat at?
Chatting away.
No one talks about that being the Caravan of Courage, I think he's talking about. She looks like Will Smith's wife. Who does?
Lady in green.
Got to go again. Never trust a bald woman. I'm talking about Will Smith's wife. Not watched The Acolyte yet. I'm feeling the Star Wars saga is getting a bit diluted with all the spin-offs. I completely agree. I completely agree. Yeah. But The Acolyte has come under an awful lot of hate, and I was there before it came out saying exactly the same things. But having watched it now, I was like, you know what? It wasn't as bad as I was expecting, and it's certainly nowhere near as bad as a lot.
It was. It's terrible.
I was expecting horrendous things. And the only things they contradict are things that aren't canon anyway.
Mark is
I didn't think it was that bad. Lobot Solid Gold. Okay. With exploding head. Reaction of Dundee. Ah, right, okay, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, 3.75.
Oh, it's the Motley Crew.
Sprue.
Oh, Sprue.
Motley Crew.
Film Heat did a figure of him. Did they?
Ah.
Interesting. Peggy.
Never watched Heat, you know.
I haven't.
I'm into those type of films.
Too many spoilers. I haven't spoiled anything that's not in the trailers. Would not buy any of these for my kids. Not just me, then. Not just me. Cool. Josh has not bought all these, has he? What's that?
Godzilla figures? Deadpool figures? Don't know. Not quite sure where we were.
You should probably get them from Diamond Select anyway.
Yeah, probably get them free. I don't think so. Pete! Hello, he's early again.
He's early. He's bang on early.
Would you paint the Godzilla? That's just a prototype.
I assume those are just protos.
It will come painted when it comes out. Although I'd be well up for receiving one of those grey ones. And
I was going to say, actually, I mean, there's something about the matches. They are
prototypes.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Even all the law breaking. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Going to good night. Battery dying on my phone. Oh, well, good night. Take care, Victoria.
Night.
So, take care, Mrs. Chapman.
Yeah.
Not watched all the trailers. Well, that's on you. Could Godzilla be 3D printed? Anything can be 3D printed. Absolutely.
We have the technology.
Yeah. A lot of the prototypes that they make will be 3D printed.
Yeah, that's what they do now.
Definitely.
They don't use wood or clay or wax anymore.
Yeah. Molds will then be
They're all designed on computer and 3D printed.
All right, rephrase. Could I 3D print one? As and when I get my 3D printers back up and running again, yes, I could.
Yeah. It's, I mean, I haven't used mine for about a year.
Right, what time are we on?
9:20, sir.
Wow, yes. Right, okay, we'll get rid of this. We're going to have a chin wag.
The people that moan about spoilers,
yeah,
wait weeks to see something. If they're that bothered about spoilers, go bloody see it.
Yeah, not everyone's got the luxury of you, Mark, not working. Some of us have jobs.
But not weekend.
My blinking son spoiled me for Endgame, little bugger. Honestly, I remind him about it every now and again when I'm particularly annoyed with him.
I've had people walking through my door. I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but I'm going to do. I've had people walking through my door the day a film has come out and said, "Oh, well, they only went and killed Iron Man off, didn't they? Can you believe it? They killed Tony Stark. They killed Luke Skywalker off, but would it?
That would be the spoiler that I got hit with, yeah.
Yeah.
I got hit with that.
And I'm like,
son.
Why are you telling me this? I haven't been seeing it. Yeah, but you don't mind spoilers, do you? Yes, I do.
Yeah. He's like, I couldn't hold it in. It's like, yeah, you could have. Yeah, you could have. Yeah.
Well, if you can't help it, then don't come through my door.
I've never told anybody James Bond got killed in the last film.
Yeah. James Bond gets killed, and then at the very end it says James Bond will return.
James Bond will return, yeah.
It's just a code name.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to 007 Zombies. As written by Robert Kirkman.
Alex Kirkman. I'm hoping with James Bond, they've set it in the 60s.
Aha.
I'd like them. Yeah, I enjoyed the.
That would be Austin Powers, Mark.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Man from Uncle film, the remake that they did.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Henry Cavill, Amy Hammer.
Oh, yeah.
Man from Uncle. That was fantastic.
Henry Cavill in anything.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I think that one I've already seen.
Okay.
The problem is, even when you're just scrolling around YouTube, you can't help but catch stuff because people are stupid with their thumbnails, which is irritating.
I know the amount of videos I've seen popping up, and I'm like, where have you even got that footage?
That's why I'm trying to get in fairly soon because I know it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, we'll treat you better than the jerks down the road.
Since as this is your brainchild, I will allow you to introduce this, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. With no preparation whatsoever. Yeah. So basically, I was just so obviously YouTube throws me stuff that I want. It thinks I want to watch, and this is often little clips from stuff that I've watched far too many times, but which it does tend to hit the spot on. So things like Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, and Kirk goes, "And now," and Scotty goes, "Sir," and he goes, "The doors." He goes, "Aye, sir, I'm working on it." And they're trying to get the doors open basically before the Enterprise crashes into the space dock doors when they're nicking the Enterprise. And it's just little things like that. So I wondered.
That's what you get by missing staff meetings. I say that all the time.
Yeah, exactly. That sort of thing. So it's just little things like that. I was just wondering what sticks in people's heads as things that, they can just kind of recite basically, like, Khan's speech from The Wrath of Khan, sort of, "From hell's heart I spit at thee," and all that sort of good stuff, because it's just like sort of just stuff you really grew up on, just embedded itself in you and lives rent free in your head, basically, that sort of stuff. So what comments have we got then? Come on.
Oh, I'm just
spoilers.
I'm going through things that don't necessarily need a response. But there is one movie quote that I use probably on a daily basis.
Don't talk about.
And I can fit it so easily in as well, and anybody can. Hello there.
Yes. I think we've all been guilty of that one from time to time.
Hello there.
Hello there.
The thing is that you two probably think of Alec Guinness, but I think of Ewan McGregor.
No, it's Ewan. It's Ewan.
Yeah.
Even though Alex said it first.
Yeah. He did. I could have gone for a really deep cut and said I go for James Arnold Taylor.
Yeah.
That would be a deep cut. Yes. General
Kenobi. You're a bold one.
I have not seen Mall Cop, no.
Yes. Fool. I've been trained in your
Never
Jedi
want
way.
to see Mall Cop.
I do it every video I watch. Yes, he does. He does. And I believe we can prove it. Right at the top of the chat.
That's how I always put that.
Hello there. Yes, he certainly does, bless him. So what else do you squeeze into everyday life then, Andy? What other quotes?
Oh, everyday life. I don't know so much. We were having a hilarious thing this morning actually at work, which everyone here would have appreciated, where I put up a GIF of Bill and Ted, and one of the younger members of my team went, "Who are they?" And then I put up a GIF of a Picard face palm, which he probably still didn't get, and it was like, we're just going to keep going like this, are we? This morning, it's like.
Yeah, I actually utilised that the other day, didn't I? In my thank you video. I don't know, did you catch that? Or going through the Trumps, the Doctor Who top Trumps cards that I'd been gifted.
Oh yeah, those ones. Yeah.
One of the aliens is like that. Oh my god, it's the original face palm.
It's the original. Yeah, it's the original face palm. Yeah. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, that's another good one.
Yes, yeah.
Answer the Devil in the Pale Moonlight. Yes, good. Yes, we like.
Come on, you're getting it, folks. Come on, throw some more in there. I think Victoria said it earlier, didn't she, as well?
There's aliens as we're on an express elevator to hell going down.
Where is she?
Get away from her, you biatch. Don't tend to use that a lot in real life, though, has to be said.
I think I've gone too far. No. No, Victoria did say the Terminator one earlier. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, that's one that can be used quite easily.
Cry havoc.
Ready, baby?
Hit the dogs of war.
Yeah, I've done that.
Game over
Yeah.
now.
When you see me, I think what he's saying there is, I have a bad feeling about this when I see Joe. Game over, man! Game over!
Hello, my name is Michael Caine.
It's Michael Caine.
Yeah. Only
How are you doing,
Oh,
pal?
shoot.
Okay?
Do you see the whites of their eyes?
Do you think robots are real? Is this a line?
You're
Or
supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
Robots are real.
Robots
Or is that just a line that you're coming out with? Are you not entertained?
Yep, and the arms. Yep, absolutely. But
Yeah,
It's Sparta.
there is one I do quite a lot as well.
Yeah, we all can do the Robert Downey Jr. Quote now as well. It's a quote that you say without opening your mouth.
I'm Dr. Doom.
Yeah, because apparently he does that as Iron Man and Doom.
I am Dr. Doom.
It's when he does Jericho.
He's going to say that into that's what he's going to say.
What?
I am Dr. Doom.
Yeah. I don't know. I still think that he's not going to be playing Victor Von Doom.
No.
He's going to be playing.
No, because he's from an alternate reality.
It's going to be some multiverse variant.
So the proper Doctor Doom will kick the crap out of him, hopefully.
Well, proper Doctor Doom is going to be back in 60s, 70s when the Fantastic Four is set.
Yeah, but that's an alternate.
Yeah, Fantastic Four film is going to be set back in the 60s. So if they have a villain, if they have Doom as a villain, it's going to be in the past. Or they're going to use Doom as a non-Fantastic Four villain at all and have him as a villain for the Avengers in the MCU. Because the Fantastic Four film will not be part of the MCU. Apparently.
Curious.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Fantastic Four must be one of those odd ones where they sell... Who do they sell the rights for that one to?
Oh, no, they've got it back.
Oh, yeah. Got it back. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, that was a Fox one.
Fox again now.
Yes. So that was a Fox one, was that? I think the only one they haven't got back is... well, they haven't got Hulk back properly, and they haven't got Spider-Man.
Ah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Well, Spider-Man are doing the games and stuff, aren't they? So maybe the license is kind of tied up on that side of it as well, or something.
Well, they've been doing deals with Sony, haven't they? So they can use them.
Yeah.
This is why Madam Web couldn't say Peter Parker.
Oh.
I think it's weird. It's absolutely weird.
That's not a film I've seen.
Not a film I want to see. They are making terrible movies.
That's a good question that Phil's put up there, but let's see where we're at with the chat. My bad. I am the Senate. Infamous Iron Man. It's not Infamous Iron Man, though, because Infamous Iron Man, it was Doctor Doom in an Iron Man suit. It wasn't.
Any Palpatine line is a go-to line, isn't it?
Yeah. Are they showing his face? That's a good question, but you wouldn't get Robert Downey Jr. and pay him the multiple millions that they are doing.
Yeah, it's going to show his face.
It's ludicrous, the price that they've offered him.
Put another head behind it, yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to be putting a metal mask over his face for that. You are a sad, strange little man, and I pity you, Buzz Lightyear. Who are you going to call? Who do you think is a robot this well? I think your idea of a robot is very different to what a robot actually is.
Westworld.
Yeah.
That would be an android, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Very red right now.
Very real tight now. Tomorrow to Pinderfield for pre-op.
Oh.
Okay.
Apparently It
Fantastic
is.
Four
It's
is
always
Marvel.
been Marvel. I mean, you know.
Yeah, they've got it back, but by the looks of it, they're not having it in the MCU. They're going to be setting the film back in the 60s, and it's its own universe. Oh, stop it, Joe.
Yeah, shh.
In fact, do it again. I'm going to put you on timeout. AC, hello. Sorry I'm late. Been doing a podcast on my other channel. No problem,
How
dude.
dare
No
you.
problem.
Mm.
His consciousness in Stark's body.
Interesting.
They could.
I think they've done that in the
Stark's
comics.
body
haven't they?
dead. And a little bit burnt up into it.
They've done that in the comics, apparently.
Yeah.
Just get to Battle World.
But you would have to establish Doom first before you could put his consciousness into Stark's body.
Yeah.
And seeing as the Fantastic Four film is going to be about Galactus, we know it's not going to happen there.
They've already done a Fantastic Four film about this, anyway.
I don't think that's going to be the case. All I have to say to Dr. Doom is, hello, my little green friend. I say that every time I go for a pee. Go ahead.
Okay, we should move on. Let's move on.
There we are.
That's an
That's not a knife. This is a
This is a
knife.
knife.
Absolutely.
Stark Grandad. That is infamous Iron Man. So rub it down. Yeah, it'd be an alternate version of Tony.
Yeah,
I'm sure of that. Yeah. But I just don't think he's going to be Victor Von Doom. I think he's going to be...
Because there is a storyline where he is a variant of Dr. Doom, isn't he?
Yeah, because I mean they're both very good with the tech, aren't they? So it would make a certain amount of sense. Yeah.
Logan, Joe, you cannot comment now for another 10 minutes. Please learn your lesson.
Yes.
Time out. Sin bin.
I did have a phase where I would say, "Get to the chopper."
Get to the chopper.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all done that, haven't we? We've all done that. In fact, I almost sent that as a message to Andy earlier.
Come with me if you want to live.
So when I said you should use a helicopter.
Yeah, get to the chopper. What's the other one? I'm too busy to bleed or something. Are you too busy to duck? It's like something like that.
Number 2, they were my 2 kids. It's an alternate universe Stark. Grows up an orphan in Latveria, still a genius but evil. You know what?
It could easily be evil, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does flirt, doesn't he? Like with.
Well, he's a rampant alcoholic in a lot of the comic stories, isn't he? So he can do.
The first film.
Yeah.
He's in the first film. I need to go back and watch.
He's an alcoholic in the comics.
Pardon?
He's an alcoholic in the comics.
Yeah, completely, frequently.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Will
Dr. Doom hold the world for ransom for $1 million? He might do. He might do.
And of course, what the hell are you?
There's so many.
Yes.
Especially when you start looking at the foreign films as well.
Okay. I used to try to do the monkey cloud summoning thing a lot when I was little, I think. How did Monkey used to summon his cloud? I wanted a cloud.
I've never seen it. Oh. No. It's not available on anything.
Oh, it's been out on video. I think I've got video of it or DVD of it somewhere. Someone got me.
Right. It's not currently available on anything and hasn't been for several years.
Okay.
It's you can get it on.
What's your job again?
Yeah, you can get it on Blu-ray, and I have it on my Amazon wish list. But at the moment, there's many other things that I want prior to that, and that's quite expensive.
Right.
Yeah, because there's that, and there's Water Margin as well.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Water Margin. I know of it, but I've never. Yeah.
It's on my list.
On your list.
Stick around.
Hit the brakes, he'll fly right by.
Guys, guess what? Are you asking a question or is that a quote?
I mean, I think even my son now will do.
Wow.
Don't think, just do.
It's Ace though. Monkey. Yeah. There's no difference. Only different in your mind. Only 148 sleeps to Christmas. Well, aren't you the life and soul of the party crew?
Oh, I've seen the Quality Street is in Sainsbury's now. That's it. We're there.
Oh, yeah.
Celebrations, big
Yeah,
club.
they're already there.
They're back, baby. Oh yeah.
When you see Christmas products in the shop before Halloween,
It's beginning to look a lot like
When you see Halloween stuff in the shops.
So-
funny.
what we all up to anyway? We got any plans this week? Have we got any videos coming out?
I desperately want to film one or two, but I'm actually a bit on the go slow this week because of my riot adventures with the planes.
Okay.
I'm a little bit delayed. But yes, I've got a couple of show and tells available here, but only little ones really.
Okay.
I've got some plans. Look,
Oh, well played, sir. Well played. Well played. I see what you did there. I see what you did
today from the auction,
Oh, that's really good service, isn't it? Considering how much you paid
$17.99.
just for the shipping.
4 sheets of paper.
there. Shipping? What?
Yes.
That's auctions for you.
What? Speechless.
Yeah, nice.
Mark, put them up
I'm
as your
going to
Christmas
get
giveaway.
the cars for each of them.
Put them up as your Christmas giveaway. Richard's put a video up on YouTube, only a minute, of Nicolas Cage against the machine singing "In the Name of."
The tube
There.
Oh, the tube
was
large.
heavy. That's bloody Muppets.
Congratulations, you now have a large, heavy tube.
Yeah, well.
Wonderful.
So,
Absolutely wonderful.
So I got one of these off eBay because it was loose. It wasn't in its little box, just to see what they're like. This is
Is
a
that a
Johnny.
Furuta?
It's a Johnny Lightning.
Oh, Johnny Lightning, yeah, I saw some
Okay.
of those. It
It's
is
quite
right,
big for
isn't
a
it?
Johnny Lightning.
But this is completely counterintuitive to my mind because the stand is metal. The ship is not. The ship is quite cheap looking feeling plastic,
Okay.
but the stand is metal. I don't understand the logic, apart from having a heavy stand. I mean,
If it was reversed, the weight would be at the top and it would keep falling over.
yeah, but Eagle Moss manage it.
Yeah.
Eagle Moss is 50-50. And they have a very heavy metal base.
I mean, it's a nice
Oh,
spec.
Is the saucer section plastic then?
Yep, it's all plastic, plasticky plastic.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. And you can pay a lot for those in packets, and now I'm not going to because I just know basically because
There was some in the auction yesterday I nearly bid on. I'm glad I didn't now.
yeah, well, I'm going to probably do a separate video on this just because
Oh,
I mean
no.
the actual model itself.
Oh,
if you see
no.
Very good.
is not bad at all in
Yeah.
terms of paints and stuff.
Right colours
But it
as
is-
well.
Yeah, but it is plastic. So
He's
I guess
here.
they were intended to be kids' toys.
There you go.
Shock.
He's here.
Gap is here. Hello,
You've
sir.
missed everything, so go back and watch it. Stop it
Everything
down, go back and
before
watch
now. And now you just got me big on your screen.
it. Also
Within
bought
Reliance.
Vampire's Kiss on Blu-ray. Never seen it before, but it's meant to be peak cafe. I've never seen it.
Still haven't raised their shields.
It
Raise
is.
ours.
Listen to Savick.
Yep, always listen to Savick. Always listen to the Vulcan.
I must be going senile.
Anything else to show while you're on big?
Yes, sorry. I got this the other day. I never knew they did this.
Corgi.
Ah, Corgi, yeah.
Yep, Corgi Red Dwarf, which I just thought was completely like possibly the most random thing I own is Corgi doing Red Dwarf like it was Corgi in the 70s. Because it's just like, and I've got Red Dwarf.
They did them separately as well.
I mean, it's bonkers, isn't it? I love it, but it's bonkers.
They did them because they used to package them with the DVDs.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The same with the Doctor Who ones at the time. They used to pack them with the DVDs.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So you get the 3 Doctors with a little model of Bessie.
Right.
I had all those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant, those.
Anything else?
No, that was it. That was it
Has
for now.
Mark got anything to show?
Just those plans, really. Well, I've got all these. But you've seen all these, haven't you?
Oh yeah, we're not interested.
Yeah. I've got this from Motley.
Tippy Tumble.
Tippy Tumbles.
Tippy Tumbles.
Tippy Tumbles.
It's
Back
tricky.
on it, toy.
Flip it. It's Tippy
Look at the
Tumbles.
box on that.
Hmm?
Look at the box on that.
I don't think you're supposed to say that about a little doll.
He's naughty.
Filth. And she works as well.
Bless.
I know. If Dom
You
was
can piss off, Gav.
Dom's not in the
Yesterday
chat.
you were
Dom's
complaining.
on the chat. He was
that
going to buy it for his mum.
Eh?
It's got a Spider-Man playset as well.
Wow.
I remember having those back in the
Sky
early
Rider
2000s.
playset.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Right, Phil wants to know what your plans are. What plans you've got? Them bits of paper that you held up, what are they?
Dinky cars.
Ah.
We've
They're not
got-
how to make your own Death Star, then. I mean, I'm disappointed.
Got the Aston Martin DB5. These are from Binge Road, by the way. That is the Ford. The smell as well. Ooh. Anyway, the Tomasi and the Mustang. But these are the original plans, obviously. We were saying earlier about the design stuff on computers now and the 3D print stuff. These were like drawn plans.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely brilliant. It's all like all the information of what they're going to do with it, how they're going to build the model and everything like that. Fantastic.
Cool.
I've not had a really good look at these, but yeah, fantastic. I do want to get the cars to go with them. I don't think I'll be able to get a frame that size to put a car in, but I'm going to try. I'll see what I can do. So quite happy I got those. I mean, the shipping was ridiculous, but.
Richard has got Series 24 of Doctor Who, which is McCoy's first. And he's got pre-ordered Series 25. Ace was the best companion. She was a good companion. My favourite was definitely Sarah Jane Smith, though.
Yeah.
She was always my favourite. Ace probably came a close second, to be fair. I did like Ace.
I like the Romanas.
I preferred the first one, but felt she never got anything to do.
No, but yeah.
And then Lala Ward got everything to do and always came across as quite wooden to me. Damn, no Blake 7 ship. Imagine if Darth Vader turned up at Mark's place to take those dinky plans. That is... What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Dave. Is that the stuff
I'll put me in
costs
R2.
17 in shipping? Yes, it is, AC. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Oh God.
Oh, my word. Hi, Gap. I collect Wolverine. Gap. Same, Gareth. Same what? I don't know. Mark, customize your own frame DIY style.
I'm not that DIY.
Was it Leela that was the
Minded.
skimpy dressed cave woman? Yes, it was. Played
Yes.
by Louise Jameson, who went
Oh, she
on
was
to
good.
star in EastEnders.
It was good.
Yes. How far are you on Gundam? I think I'm on about episode 43 of Zeta now. And there's light at the end of the tunnel because there's only 50 episodes. And I'm like, yes, I'm nearly there. This series has been awful. And Joe said that this was the best series. These aren't the plans you're looking for.
Well, I did want the Thunderbirds ones, but they were like over £100. So
Oh, were they? Wow.
It would have been nice to have a Thunderbird 2 and a Fab 1.
Yeah, Phil agrees. Sarah Jane.
Yeah.
Would anybody be interested in a Dusty Bin astromech? That'd be
Yes.
awesome. That would be awesome.
Totally.
Yeah.
Why is there must be one?
Who would be the counterpart, though? Who would you have as the protocol droid to go with it?
It's something off the Kenny Everett show, given that sort of time frame.
Just
Your female C-3PO.
Dusty Bin, I had. It's before your time, AC. Although there's plenty popping up in charity shops. So
I used to watch 321. I could never work out the clothes. I don't think anybody could.
You're working on one. Do not watch Double Zeta. That's really bad. Well, I'm going to have to do, aren't I? It comes next. Mind, if you say it's really bad, it's probably absolutely fantastic. It'll be the masterpiece, won't it, of the Gundam series. C3 Ted Rogers PO. Pre-ordered the 2 steelbooks of Witch from Mercury. I haven't seen any of that yet, but I was just talking to someone about it today, and he's actually stopped watching it because it's essentially even though it's Gundam, in an effort to try and get girls interested, it's just a program about girls at high school that Gundam's occasionally fighting. So he's not really the target audience. And that's where this one comes from.
Really?
My first Gundam comes from that, Witch from Mercury. The aerial Gundam.
I think I've just solved a mystery for myself. That's good.
All right. Okay. What was the mystery?
Well, I was looking at Galaxy Class Enterprise D on the
Bully. Yeah, Bully.
Bully.
Oh, sorry, Galaxy Class Enterprise D.
And it looked for all the world like a Diamond Select sort of one, given the level of quality and the general price. And it was described as being an 18-inch model, which the Diamond Select ones often are. Although that doesn't quite pan out when you consider that it's more sort of rectangular than it is long. But I've just figured out, using the Google image comparison thing, that it's probably a model kit. I think it's an AMT model kit. I don't think it's actually a Diamond Select one. The guy's he's one of those guys where it's like getting blood from a stone in terms of comms with him. So I'm like thinking, I don't know what this is, and I'm not going to commit to it unless I know what it is, you know. So,
Diamond never had Star Wars until very, very recently. And they've only got it now because Gentle Giant have Star Wars and they've bought Gentle Giant.
Right.
Yeah. So I think there's only been the odd 1 or 2 figures, and even those were exclusive to the Disney store. Because they did like a Boba Fett, and I think they did a Stormtrooper.
I'm confused now. I was talking Star Trek ships rather than...
Yeah, but you said Galaxy Class Star Destroyer.
No, Enterprise.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I could have sworn you said Star Destroyer. No?
No.
Okay.
Don't think I did anyway. It is late. I might have. I don't know.
I was trying to figure out what a Galaxy Class one was because it went Victory and then Imperial.
No, the Enterprise D was a Galaxy Class starship.
Yes, it was. Yes. Right. Sorry about that. Right. Yeah, they did do... Diamond Select did do a couple of Enterprise Ds. They did the normal one, and they did the one with 3 nacelles.
Yes. Yeah.
The warship version.
But I don't think this guy's being entirely... He still hasn't answered my question. I said, who is it made by? And he hasn't come back to me. But it was interesting because it's one of those ones where you see it on eBay, you don't know what the scale is because they haven't put a tape measure up against it. It looks like one of the Corgis. because it's got a lot of sort of mottled detailing on the saucer section. So it's not Playmates because they're plain and white.
What's the title? What's the name of it?
It's very, very generic. Hang on a sec. If you search up Star Trek USS Enterprise NCC 1701D large 18-inch model.
Yeah, I caught all that.
Yeah, no.
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Oh, hang on. Let me go back to it.
That sounds like
Star Trek USS Enterprise.
Yeah.
NCC 1701D with dashes in between.
Yeah.
And just put in large 18 model. They should get you to it.
Price 120.
120. Yeah.
That came up first.
Yeah.
By Lest UK 2015 with 10 feedback.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's a model kit.
Yeah.
That's a fairly badly painted model kit.
I thought it looked quite nice actually, but you got the eye for this thing more than I have. So,
Nice.
But it looks very much like the fairly small corgi one.
Oh no.
That one.
Mm.
Yeah, well. Straight away, my eyes caught this.
Yeah, I noticed the nacelles are pretty. Yeah, I've noticed that.
Very rough.
That's the model.
And when he said it had electronics, or yeah, they were. I asked him if the lights and sounds were working, and he went, "Yeah, they were." And I was like, "That doesn't look like a light and sound one, though." Somehow, it was just how little alarm bells were just going off, and I was like, "Not sure I buy this."
There's no lights on that.
The stand confused me.
Yeah, that's the model.
Stand looks vaguely Diamond Selecty, but
no, it's just a model kit.
Look at that. Look at that. That's bloody manky.
I had that 30 years ago.
Now, the paint job there is pretty good.
My overall impression of it was I was impressed. I mean, it's got a lot of detail to it.
I'm not sure about 18 inches, though.
I wondered if he was one of these guys who copied, a description of someone else's
possibly,
auction,
yeah, possibly,
and not actually measured it up. Because ironically, the Eagle Moss Enterprise also looks not dissimilar to that, but obviously it's much smaller, generally speaking. So unless you get a size reference, you are kind of stuffed.
Good night, Vincent. Take care, mate.
Yeah, the Aztecan looks quite
good.
Aztecan
looks very good.
Yeah,
I think the
that's what drew my eye.
Windows are stickers though, decals. Yeah, Aztecan.
Good night.
That's
evening, Patrick. Really? That's terrible news.
It's a pretty good Megabus. I like Megabus.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They're going out of business, gosh.
Very sorry to hear that. Probably something they found in a charity shop and actually don't know what they're selling.
It's entirely possible.
Bad paint job on that model, says Gap. That's a Revel kit, see we all.
He would know.
Revel don't.
It looks. I think.
They have done Star Trek, but much more recently. I think that's the old.
It looks like AMT. Judging by what Google's throwing back at me, I'd say AMT.
Painting on the Aztec loops. Yes, it does. Might be an AMT model. Yeah, AMT or MPC, one of the two.
Yeah.
Ertl. They did do a lighting kit for it, yes. Yes, they did. They did do a fiber optic one anyway. One with it, what came with all the fiber optics.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
maybe he did have.
Oh, bless. Thank you. No. Bless. I hope you find something soon, mate. I really do. Yeah. I've got nothing to show today. I've got no newbies. Nothing.
Somebody's doing a refit out there, Enterprise. Is it? It's not Mattel, is it?
I don't know.
They did the original Enterprise. They're doing a Oh, Tommy, yeah.
Tommy did the original, and now they're going to do the
Yeah.
refit. It looks tasty, but I
know.
believe it's hideously expensive.
Very tempted by that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you ever get your Reliant kit? Was it Reliant you were after?
Yeah, I never got round to it. I will do eventually. I've got that many kits to build.
It's on the list. Yeah, I know.
Late auntie used to give me a dusty bin to play with in the house as a kid, and always called it the bin a dusty bin when I was out. Always. You've got till September. Well, hopefully you can find something by then, so you can just walk straight into it.
Yeah, I told you September's not long.
Yeah, I mean you've obviously got an HGV license, haven't you? So it shouldn't be too difficult to find.
Crying out there.
Yeah.
There'll be National Express, I suppose, is still going, aren't they?
Converted my D into the Dreadnought version from All Good Things.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Kit Bash, which of course is exactly what they did.
Yeah, of course they did, yeah. Does that not class as an HGV now?
It's not a heavy goods vehicle, I suppose. It's a sort of heavy people carrying vehicle.
I know I even need bus drivers because they're always bloody cancelling the chuffing things.
So, Gareth, when are you getting Deadpool merch in? Well, I've already had Deadpool and Wolverine. I think I'm down to the last couple of Deadpools now because I've been selling them at 30 quid and they're going for 50 and 60 quid on eBay. So the last two now have just gone up in price today. Hey, everyone's had a good 6 weeks to buy them off me since I got them in. If you didn't, you've had the chance. I've got a few Wolverines left, though, Logans. But as for merch related to Deadpool 3, you're going to be looking at months before any of it's available. Nothing ever comes out at the same time as the films. You know that.
They're out in America, though, obviously.
Well, they're not, though. They've literally just announced them at Comic-Con.
Yeah, well, you know what it's like.
Well, maybe they have to be careful with spoilers, I guess.
Yeah. Patrick from America. No, he's not from America. He's a local lad. He's a very, very local lad.
Megabus.
Yeah.
Megabus.
PSV license for buses, Gareth. Right. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. What's the PS stand for then? Public service vehicle, is that right?
Yeah, probably.
Unless
Passenger
it's changed.
Service vehicle.
Funkos. Yeah, there's probably Funkos out, but I'm never in a rush to get Funkos in, am I?
Oh, there's plenty. I saw loads today.
Yeah, nice.
Deadpool.
If you want Funkos, go to Usual Suspects.
They did, in Forbidden Planet, they did have the Scout Trooper helmet for £105. I was very tempted by that. But I can't afford it.
I'll tell you where a cool place to go for helmets is that I discovered over the weekend.
Gap, my friend, you are late to the party. You've already looked at that. But thank you.
Right, so we went to a bike shop, as in motorbike shop, because my lad wanted a helmet for go-karting, and they do all these helmets like painted up, and you could look like a blinking Power Ranger if you wanted to with some of them. They were really well done.
Well,
really
should be
arty.
Are we nearly 10 now? I want to go till 10.
It's not
past 10.
10.
For 2 hours already. Right, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.
I need to go and open every window in this house to try and cool it down at this point.
I'm sweating. I'm surprised that I'm not dripping. I'm that warm.
But I think it's been quite a gradual build-up, so I think we've acclimatized a little bit over the week.
What was that? Sorry, Andy.
I think we've acclimatized over the week because it's been warm for a few days now. So,
well, apparently, I was reading this a couple of months ago. Apparently, it takes the human body 8 to 10 days to acclimatize to a temperature change.
Interesting.
And that's why most people have just about got used to it when they've been on a 2-week holiday. So they're just about getting used to it as it's time to come back home.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I did find I found that very interesting when I was reading it. So I thought, well, if we actually got a nice long stretch, then we might actually really enjoy it.
Yeah. Adventure Collect is asking, how have you not got AC? Where do you think we live? Who's actually got AC built into their house?
Air conditioning once we get 2 days of sun.
Yeah. Our houses are
It's been freezing up until this week.
We're in Yorkshire. 55 degrees C.
Oh, I want to go to my local. I'm still looking for the Team Suit Endgame Rocket Raccoon. Bless you, Ben. Bless you. In all fairness, you know this yourself because you've looked through it before. I have the previews catalogue out in the shop, which has all the stuff in there for you to order from. And if anyone wants to order this stuff, they can just say, can you make sure you get me this, and this, please? And I order it in. But I'm not just ordering a million Funko Pops to sit on a shelf and sell one. Because they don't sell anymore.
Phil has aircon in the office. Yeah, I mean, I've been quite happy to go in 4 days this week because
if they do a 10-inch I might get one in for next year's giveaway. Hey, I'll have you know, I do a giveaway every month. I'm also merging a Falcon with an Enterprise B and Yoda with a cup of tea. Best not to ask. Yeah, I don't get your AC comment. You're from over here, AC. So you know that we don't have AC.
He's not in his shop
sell
now.
himself. That's what it is.
Surely the last 2 summers should have been a sign. Where we get 3 days of sun on the trot before it starts peeing it down.
I was promised thunder tonight. I haven't had any. I'm annoyed. I want some rain.
It's 105. I don't know what it is here. Let's have a look and see what it is here.
Typical tomorrow.
Mind you, it's cooling down now because it's all pitch black outside.
I've got AC. I open a window.
Yeah. Can we see what it was here? Oh, we can't go backwards.
My fan's downstairs, so
right, put it this way.
I'm contemplating whether to go get it for like 2 days and then have to put it back.
It's 18 in my room, £200 from Home Bargains. Okay.
I have thought about it.
I could spend on something else.
But okay, practical, boring question here. Where does the water go? Because my understanding is you generally have to have like a drain sort of going somewhere to get rid of the condensation when you do this. When you have an aircon unit, don't you?
I thought that was dehumidifiers.
Well, as I say, I'm ignorant. That's why I'm asking the question. So
I don't know. I couldn't answer that question. Really couldn't. Has anyone seen that shop with the small children's cars somewhere between Leeds and Dewsbury? I saw it when I was on the bus. I have no idea. I know there's supposed to be a Hot Wheels shop somewhere in Leeds.
I've not seen it.
Not in the town centre. It's not in the town centre or city centre.
Do you mean like sort of pedal cars or
White Rose?
There is a funny little children's toy shop.
Wow.
In Dewsbury.
Yeah, I know. That's over here, UK.
I've heard of a toy shop in Dewsbury.
Yeah, I know. Yes, all right. Besides the obvious one.
What,
there's one that does like really old school toy soldiers and stuff like that. Do you know? I don't know. I think it was Dewsbury. Bedside table.
Right, it says it doubles as a bedside table. Is aircon?
Yeah, because they are big chunky things. That's the thing. But it's proper aircon. But I've got a good.
I work outside, so coming home to more heat would just foof me. Water. Water.
But now he's going to explain it in a second.
Overheated today.
He's got a tube. That's what gets rid of the water. It's a tube.
Okay.
Tube.
But what you can do with these is if you hang them, or if you put an ice box, an ice pack in front of these, then you do get colder air blown about. But that's the only way you're going to get actual colder air, and then obviously they'll melt in 2 seconds flat. But
I like the heat, so I'm not bothered.
Come with a metal bar.
Come with a metal bar to stop the window heat coming in.
Came with a metal bar.
So you put a metal bar on your window and it stops the heat coming in.
Interesting. What if it's like one of those? You know how some shops do that, where they have sort of a curtain of air that at a different temp to try and stop the air coming through when people go in and out. That's like one of those systems, probably. Nearer to Leeds and Dewsbury. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
One that kids can sit up. No, I've no idea.
No, I've been
No
down there today.
Ours that small children consider. Interesting. Back in it.
If I feel too hot, I just put ice cream on my nipples.
Nice.
Now, because of who you know, your namesake there, I've got an image of two cornets, Madonna style.
And we're back to Madonna.
With a plate out of each side of the mouth.
Like a prayer.
Just like a prayer. Yeah, so you have a hole in the metal frame. The hot air from the aircon goes back out the tube and pushes the heat out, but stops the heat from coming in. So the room stays cool.
Oh, I see. So it's hot air that's going out with the
the
tube. Interesting.
Okay.
I suppose otherwise, yeah, it would just dump the hotter air. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Is it out, Phil?
That is accurate, Gareth. Has anyone watched the new Time Bandits?
What's it on?
Is it?
Not that I want to watch it. It looks shit, but...
Joe, you are larger than the three of us put together. In this heat, you weren't going to be sleeping anyway.
Bless. He will with a fan, he'll be fine.
And he's ginger as well, so he really loves this heat.
I better not say anything.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Dale says, yes, I have. It's okay. Oh, the new Time Bandits film. Downloaded it. Okay.
So you're going to download Bandit to watch Time Bandits. Well, there you go.
Pirate flag out.
Series. 4 episodes.
Is it on Apple TV?
Oh, Apple TV.
Oh, right.
The one thing I don't have.
We do have it, and I haven't used Apple TV since Monarch finished. It's not good.
Ted Lasso is the only thing I've watched on Apple TV.
Police coming for Mark or Andy. I can hear the siren. Actually, that's outside my window.
That's in Dewsbury, not around here.
I live just off a street. Mark knows it very well. Halifax Road.
I used to live on that street.
Yeah. At the top of the street is the hospital. At the bottom of the street is the town centre. Between them, right in the middle, there's a hill that leads down.
Station.
Yeah. There's a hill that leads down just off Halifax Road, which is opposite where I live. And the fire station is at the bottom of it.
And they're building a police station.
And then there's a police station just in town centre. So I'm hearing sirens all the time.
Wow.
But that's Dewsbury for you.
Dewsbury is not safe. That's actually a fact.
No. Not with what's going on. I'm worried about you. I've been worried about you for what's been going on.
I'm so glad that glad that I had those shutters put on. Yeah. How was Monarch? Really enjoyed Godzilla X Kong New Empire. Monarch's more in line with Godzilla and King of the Monsters. It's set between them, actually. And it's got more of that tone. It's less of the fun, more of the mythology. And I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of people, because it's set in 2 time zones. It's set back in the 50s, as well as being set right after.
Of it, I think.
Pardon?
I think I've seen clips where it was earlier. Yeah.
It's set back in the 50s, and which is Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell's son's playing a young Kurt Russell. Very clever.
Yeah.
And then there's the part where it's Kurt Russell as an older man as he is now, and a load of youngsters. And people tend to not like the current day aspect of it because everyone's a little bit selfish. They're all out for themselves, blah, 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 blah. All those young actors are narcissistic and everything. Whereas the crew from the 50s era, they're all wanting to help each other out. But I actually think that is a fantastic commentary on how society has gone.
Totally.
People, a lot of the reviews say that they don't like them characters because they're like that. But I would argue that the writing is so good that those characters actually represent what people or young people are like today.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, the characters are much better in the 50s. They're a fantastic team of people. And those characters set in modern day are not very good. But I actually think that's accurate. I think it's what people are like. Sadly, it's a reflection of what society has become. But if you bear that in mind while watching it, you might enjoy it more than what a lot of those reviewers have done. I thought it was really good. I did. I thought it was really, really good. I thought it was clever. If you watch it not expecting anything but fancy, it's not bad. Compare it to the film, and it's a bag of spanners. Assuming that's Time Bandits.
Assuming so.
Yeah. Sirens, the
Even
soundtrack.
Terry Gilliam walked out.
Yeah, it's so bad, isn't it? That news from yesterday broke my heart.
Horrible.
Oh,
really,
that was
really
disgusting.
tragic.
Yeah, I've
Poor
deliberately not been following it because I can't.
Yeah, I was in tears. See, he brought the pictures up with the. Oh,
Yeah. Well, fortunately, I've not seen them.
Jesus
I'm just
Christ.
aware of what's happened, and it's an awful thing that's going on in the UK at the moment.
Why would somebody do that?
It's not restricted to one area, is it? I mean, we had it just down the road the other week, last week. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Monaco was not bad. Are you going to see Venom this year?
Nope.
No.
I might do, because I have enjoyed the other two. I enjoyed the first one more than the second. I would imagine that they've learnt their lessons with that, though, moving on to the third one.
I wouldn't pay to see it, put it that way.
I would. Hammers and spanners. Hammers and spanners. Okay.
Hammers and spanners and spanners and hammers and hammers and spanners and spanners
Okay.
and hammers.
I'm not sure what you get that there, but yeah.
It's a bag of spanners, isn't it?
See, Joe goes to the cinemas every week to see something. He's very fortunate in the fact that he has nothing else to do with his time.
Back in the days when everything used to be called Mega, I used to have a Virgin Mega Pass.
Oh,
and I could pay for that. I think it was monthly, and you had unlimited films. So I was in Sheffield at the time, so I used to be able to get the Sheffield tram for nothing because I had a weekly pass from Sheffield, one end of Sheffield, to Meadow Hall to Centertainment, where there was a Virgin Mega, whatever the cinema chain was called for Virgin. And I could just go in there and watch a film, and then tootle back home again, all without driving. It was great. It was a good year. I think it might have been the year The Matrix came out, actually.
Venom 3 looks better. Oh, wow, that's 1999.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah.
Oh, fuddy duddy. Up until the end of lockdown, I had the Cineworld Unlimited, I think it was called. And I think it was $17.99 a month or $15.99, something there or thereabouts. You could go see as many films as you wanted, as many times as you wanted.
That's all right.
As much as you want. And it's fantastic value for money, for obvious reasons. You know, you see 2 films in a month and you're already in profit.
Yeah.
And I kept the subscription going because it's been quite questionable as to Cineworld lasting. And I mean, they've actually announced the closure of 6 stores.
They have, haven't they? Yeah, I noticed that.
Cinemas this week, haven't they? I actually didn't cancel during lockdown, which they even said if anyone wants to cancel, we'll accept cancellation straight away. No questions asked. But I actually kept it going just because I thought I want to at least support the cinemas in some small way.
Yeah,
so I kept it going. But then at the end of lockdown, I did cancel it because, for one thing, they'd reopened, but there was no films to go and see.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And there hasn't been any films to go and see.
Hasn't.
And even now, yeah, I've just been to see Wolverine and Deadpool. That's the first thing I've seen at the cinema in months.
Mm.
And I don't think there's anything that I'm going to be in a rush to go see.
Tell you what, there was some really good trailers. I was quite impressed by Joker 2.
Oh,
Nah.
yeah, I bet that'll be
Nah.
decent.
Yeah, that looked really good.
Nah.
Looked really good. And
Nah.
Gladiator 2 looked good as well.
Not even seen the first one.
Are you not entertained? See?
Not even seen it.
Isn't
I
it?
know.
So there is some good films coming out.
Alien Romulus looked good.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting one to see, actually. I'm
Um,
not sure if I've ever seen an alien film in the cinema.
Venom looked good.
Borderlands looks all right.
Yeah, Borderlands looks like fun, actually. I've never played the game, but it looks like fun.
What looks good?
Borderlands.
That wasn't on at my cinema.
It looks like it's got an epic cast.
Yeah, there was no trailer for that at mine.
It's comedy, like Deadpool comedy related, isn't it? It's
Okay.
It
a
reminds
bit
me of
like
Guardians
Guardians.
of the
I think it's a bit like cross between Deadpool and Guardians of the Galaxy, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there was one more that I thought looked quite good. But even then,
Trap. Did you see Trap trailer?
No.
I'd already seen the trailer for that. That wasn't on at my cinema again, but I've already seen the trailer for that. Yeah, it looks good, but I won't go to the cinema to see it.
Looks interesting.
That's something that I'd watch on Netflix.
Yeah. But it's M. Night Shyamalan, that's not done anything decent.
I mean, I quite like Josh Hartnett as well, so I think he's a fantastic actor. And he's not had anything out for years now, has he? So it'd be nice to see if he's managed to keep his acting chops.
Yeah.
And Lucky Number Slevin is brilliant. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
That's fantastic, isn't it? Lucky Number Slevin. AC's thinking about getting Limitless. Why did they call it a Virgin Pass? Because after you use it once, it's not a Virgin Pass. Our Odeon had posters for sale the other day. Oh, did you buy any?
Yeah, the version.
Local Odeon does a pass 18 a month, so same as the Cineworld one. Many were enjoyable. I would think that the third will most likely be more of the same, never as good as they should be. Yeah, I'd say that. They're not as good as they should be, but they're just good enough.
Yeah.
The second one was a big letdown. I don't know if they should have gone down the Carnage route. I think they should have kept that for the third one. I think they should have kept that for the third one. Last film I saw at the cinema was The Mummy with Brendan Fraser in it. Was that 99 as well?
97?
Was that 97?
I think.
They're remaking My Little Pony. Well, they remake it every couple of years anyway. Gareth champions Venom over Joker. Well, my opinion of you has altered slightly. I weren't impressed with Joker. I've watched it once. I think they were just making a cash grab by calling it Joker because that weren't Joker. Fantastic film.
It's a prequel.
No, it's a fantastic film that documents that a man's descent into madness and delirium and everything. That ain't Joker.
Bruce Wayne in it.
Well, exactly. Joker as an old man near enough at the same time that Bruce Wayne is a child. No. It's ridiculous. It's not Joker. I'm sorry, that's not Joker. It's not my Joker. Whereas Venom, I thought was all right. Nobody overhyped Venom. Everybody overhyped Joker. Made it out to be some sort of amazing, fantastic piece of cinematic history, and it's not. In fact, it's just a remake of an old Scorsese film.
There's arguably too many films these days, I find. But anyway,
yeah.
It's a debate for another time.
All Star Wars movies as well soon. Joker was brilliant. It was meh at best. The only good part of it was when Robert De Niro swallowed a bullet. Apart from Solo, for some mad reason. Yeah. £5. They were a bit poop, all sun bleached as well, but they have a little box every now and then. All right, okay, £5 each for posters.
Depends.
Interesting. 25th anniversary of The Mummy. Sweet. Oh, he played it brilliantly. He played that part brilliantly. He didn't play the Joker brilliantly, though. That's my argument. It wasn't the Joker. There was nothing about that character that was the Joker. And I called that his girlfriend didn't exist before we got to that part in the film. And I've still only seen it the once. Elseworld. Not amazing, but better than Venom. I agree with you on the hype levels, though. Yeah, that's just it. When someone overhypes something, it really puts me off. I agree with it being an Elseworlds. It's certainly not Joker, then, is it? Because all of the Batman Elseworlds, they're not Batman. They're a different take. Different take. Yeah. He's not played. No, I'll agree with that. At the end of the film, I did think I've not enjoyed this film very much. But I want to see what he does next going forward.
Yeah.
And then they announced it was going to be Harley Quinn, that it was going to be Lady Gaga, and that it was going to be a musical, and any of my interest was just washed away.
I don't know what else I caught up with recently. Actually, was now I can't remember what the official title was, but the most recent Batman film that wasn't Affleck.
The Batman.
The Batman. Okay. I actually thought that was interesting. I found that quite watchable, personally.
I'm still waiting for the hype to go down so that I can watch it.
Now, see, I wasn't sure how hyped that one was.
It's too long.
It took me a while to. It is quite long.
It's too similar to other Batmans that's come before.
I think they've stitched. It's like they stitched more than one thing together to make it. If that makes sense. Would you agree? I'm trying not to spoil it because he hasn't watched it. So.
I exist in a toy shop what sells Batman products. I've heard everything about it.
Okay. I just thought
it has intrigued me to make me want to watch it.
Yeah, I just thought it was just an interesting take on it. I thought it's not. It was quite a departure from recent ones. He's not as ridiculously over-teched and stuff as he is in some of them. So it was more noir, I think it would be fair to say, as compared. I felt it was slightly nearer the feel of the comics that I'm sort of used to, I suppose, in that sense, than some of the more modern ones have been. So it was. I mean, it was just. I rated it quite. I thought it was strong actually. So
AC loved it.
I'm looking forward to the Penguin series.
Right. Okay.
The crime series.
I've tried watching it a couple of times.
Oh, I see. As you haven't managed to finish it.
Hopefully, third time lucky, I might finish it. See, I've not even finished Deadpool 2. Turned it off halfway through because I thought it was crap. That one was good, but it's no Keaton, though. Good man. Good man. They're all remakes. Twitter is another one out now. I don't get that, Mario. But yeah, they are all remakes, definitely. I left it ages as well, Gareth. Honestly, from someone who has done that on purpose like you, I would check it out. I've got it on the shelf downstairs. It's been there 18 months, 2 years maybe. I'll get round to it at some point. More like the comics. See, everything I've seen about it looks like it's got nothing to do with the comics. Certainly no bright colours on that Riddler costume, is there?
No. In a word.
Any hype for the Nicolas Cage as Spider Noir in live-action Amazon series? That's the first I've heard about it.
That sounds like a completely made-up sentence. Yeah, I believe you.
Is that a thing?
I believe it is, yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Interesting. Very interesting. It's like Year One. See, I read Year One. Year One is a fantastic story.
Ironically, I actually found that the Nolan film was more like Year One in some respects.
Yeah, I agree. Year One's actually not a Batman story.
No.
It's a Jim Gordon story.
This is not like year 2.
Mm. So it's a Jim Gordon story, is year 1. It follows his life during that time. Batman's sort of like a second fiddle character in that one.
Well, I mean, Batman doesn't really show up until later in that book anyway, in a sense.
It's a darker movie. It sets itself apart from other reboots. I remember people saying that about Batman 89 and about Batman Begins. The next reboot, it's just going to be a black screen.
He's more a detective in it, though, isn't he? He's more like the older comics, where he's a detective.
And he's also less of a loner because he's immediately placed with the police, isn't he? So it's not like he's sort of just doing it solo immediately. It's kind of, he's a sort of immediately kind of team very close to Gordon, clearly. So it's interesting like that. He's got that dynamic immediately, so it's good. There's another quotable thing from that Chris Nolan film. I got to get me one of those. In response to seeing the Batmobile for the first time.
The theme tune has 2 notes. Is that right? One of the part-work companies is releasing graphic novels of Batman.
Yeah,
you missed a word at the end there, Dale. Again.
Yeah.
Oh, Twister, yes. Yeah,
My Death in the Family.
The Twisters. Yeah, it's a sequel, isn't it?
Twister.
Preferred Pattinson to Bale, personally.
Yeah,
okay,
I didn't like Bale.
That's fair. A lot of people didn't. I enjoyed the films, and he didn't spoil it for me, so I can't.
The films are fine. It's just
I enjoyed the first 2 films. Still struggling an awful lot with that third one. It's just, considering how good the first 2 were, there's too many impossible things happen in that third one.
Yeah.
Twisters looks awesome. It's getting good reviews, isn't it?
Wayne.
Everyone seems to like it.
I love the fact they've made a sequel by adding an S to the original.
Yes. Well, I managed it with Alien and Aliens.
Yep.
It works for them.
Indeed.
Predators.
Yeah, so watch out for Terminators.
Well, Predator is Predator 2.
Predator 2 and then Predators, yeah. Not a good Bruce Wayne, Bale.
He's a very different Bruce Wayne. We don't see a lot of Bruce Wayne the Playboy in it at all.
No, you don't.
If at all, in fact, thinking about it. But, yeah.
I don't want to just jump in and defend him, but I do kind of feel like he was the ideal Bruce Wayne for those films.
Yeah, and he played Bruce Wayne a bit like Dudar played Clark Kent in the Superman films, the original Superman films, where he was a bit stupid, basically. So he's hamming up Clark Kent something chronic to make a gulf between him and Superman. And I thought Bale did that. Bale came across as a complete prat. As Wayne, but he was doing that.
An asshole.
Yeah. But he was doing that, obviously, so
on purpose.
Less of him.
Yeah, that's the facade that he's putting on.
Yeah.
But Bruce Wayne is disguise. Batman's not his disguise. Bruce Wayne's his disguise. It's like the same with Superman.
Yeah.
Clark Kent is his disguise.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's one of those things. Can you get away with doing? Maybe Christopher Nolan was very clever, and he was ahead of his time. But can you get away with doing the womanizing version of Bruce Wayne now in today's society?
No.
James Bond's been doing it.
Consider the character a hero. And
I mean, imagine the Sean Connery version of James Bond now.
Yeah, exactly. Could you imagine that now?
That's what the novels were about. That's what.
Yeah, of course they were.
What happened in the novels?
Universal trick add the S. Yeah, definitely. Dave Pattinson was a good Batman, but Bale sold me more as Wayne, especially when he was being a dick. You've got it there as well, haven't you?
No, it's Dick Grayson one.
Jaw's prequel. Jaw.
Or could, perhaps.
Oh, good. I need to catch
It's
up on how
wrong.
we're all doing. What sport and medals did you three win in the Special Olympics? And congrats to Yorkshire for producing 3 Special Olympic medalists. Impressive.
We've got medals for
I don't
endurance.
think we
and our
contributed
artists talking at a camera.
Yorkshire pudding making.
Yes. Hello, Bob. I don't think that we contributed anything, to be honest. They had sharks swim backwards in Jaw 3. Okay, I haven't seen third one.
And that's not a thing that sharks can do.
No, it's not. I haven't seen the second one, actually. I've only seen the first one and the fourth one. And before you go on at me, the fourth one, Revenge, I saw when I was a kid.
You only need to see the first one.
And I loved it as a kid. I thought it was fantastic, that film. And then everyone tells me how it's terrible and it's the worst film ever made. I was like, all right, okay. As a kid, I loved it. Indie prequel, Raider of the Lost Ark.
No, that's Temple of Doom. That was,
Yes.
that was the prequel.
Fast and the Furious.
Adding more S's.
You saw Dark Knight Rises 8 times in IMAX. Wow.
Why?
Did you keep going back just to clarify it was as bad as you
He's a
realised?
Tom
it was?
Hardy fan, isn't it? That's what it is.
I'm a
He
Tom
got
Hardy fan.
It got locked in the cinema. It was a mistake.
Oh,
I'm a Tom Hardy fan, but
Yeah,
that
me
film, I liked Bane right
He's
up
brilliant in
until
Peaky Blinders.
right up until he wasn't the villain.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the way.
why do they have to keep doing this? It's like Batman and Robin. They made Bane out to be the
Twist.
puppet of Poison Ivy, and then in Dark Knight Rises, he's the puppet of Talia. It's like, why can't he be a villain?
Possible.
Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, he was literally the big bad in the comics.
Baseball sequel is in development at Amazon. Oh, lovely. MGM with
Mel
Josh
Brooks is
Gad
like
starring
100
Mel
now.
Brooks producing.
Spaceballs.
Josh Gad. Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, you lost me at Amazon, to be fair. IMAX is bloody awesome.
It is. I
It
saw
can be if
Star
the
Trek.
film is made for it.
I saw
I saw
Star
Tron
Trek
Legacy.
at IMAX, and that was unbelievable.
I saw Tron Legacy in IMAX. Funnily
Ooh.
enough.
Oh,
Ooh. Let's never forget the mayor in Jaws is still the mayor in Jaws 2. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. IMAX makes a movie better. I disagree with that. A bad movie is a bad movie. Prequel idea, Snake on a plane.
Snake in a plane.
Bane, the voice was horrible.
Well, you try speaking with that stuff around your face.
Palpatine, he is the Senate.
We've done that earlier.
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
Oh, Prometheus was a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poddington Peace. Jesus Christ.
Have you seen Nema Studios are making Poddington Peas figures?
Oh, yeah. So they are.
Yeah, I'm not buying them.
We need a Trumpton movie. That's what we need. Mr. Ben. They were supposed to be doing a Mr. Ben movie, weren't they?
Camberwick
I
Green.
want the
Hugh,
wooden
Hugh,
top.
Bonnie McGrew, Cuthbert Dibble, Grub.
Mumbling me. I want a Wooden Tops movie. It's complete with Spotty Dog. We need a Watership Up movie. I'm Betty the Story, IMAX 4D. Xavier Bardem should voice Bane and get a really big actor to play the body. Okay, yeah. RVA Bardem, not Xavier. Yeah, sorry, my bad. I haven't, but I need to see this. See what?
Mr. Ben.
I don't know. Autocorrect should have had 2 S's. Okay.
Prometheus is.
Well, that's been an interesting little romp, hasn't it? Button Moon. Oh, I loved Button Moon as a kid.
Dalton and the
Spoilers, they go to the moon and they come back again.
Yeah, every single episode. Yeah.
The flumps.
Wow. You haven't seen Poddington Peas, or you haven't seen the figures?
Yeah,
Yes, Nemo are doing the figures. Yes.
Bagpuss.
Bagpuss.
Jamie
There
and
is
his
a
magic
Bagpuss movie.
torch. Jamie and his magic torch, the movie.
Nice.
What was magic about his torch? I've never seen it because it was before my time. What was magic about his torch?
It made a hole in his. It made a hole. It made a hole in his bedroom floor onto a magical helter-skelter that took him to a magical land with a talking dog. Jamie, all together now. Jamie and his magic torch.
It's gotta be the best.
Down the helter-skelter, faster and faster, down to Moo Land. Is that it? Something like that. I thought it was quite good.
Wicker Man is a good cage movie.
No.
We need a Clangers movie.
Clangers.
Little Easter egg there, chaps.
We should have a UFO movie.
I need to see the figures. Understand me, please. Yeah, no, I understand you. You need to see the figures. Yes, I thought so. Bless you. A proper Peter Rabbit movie. Get rid of James Corden.
Yeah,
you know what?
Get rid of James Corden.
Yeah, just get rid of James Corden. Let's go down the horror route. We need a horror Peter Rabbit movie.
That's Watership Down.
No, where Peter Rabbit tears all the other rabbits to shreds. Yes, Freddy.
And it starts with James Corden.
Oh, actually, no. He's a rabbit. They're rabbits at the end of the day, so they breed like rabbits. Then, as the babies are born, they rip them to shreds. Live action Banana Man style.
I am Banana Man.
Downey Jr. Silence of the Lambs. Just don't call it Red Dragons. I'm talking to you, Mark, you ruiner.
What?
Gone in 60 seconds. Can't believe all three of you are forgetting your gimmick from a few shows ago. Oh, dear. Wicker Man. That's 4 weeks. No, it isn't. It's 6 weeks ago. Wicker Man figure with Edward Woodward inside. Okay. Not interesting. Here you go, Dave. That's the Nemo Studios things. You just reminded me I saw James Corden in a 90s tango advert. They need to bring them back.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
You know when you've been tangoed.
No bloody lambs to silence. Very disappointed with the movie. Well, I think I'm going to call it, guys.
What are you going to call it?
3 hours.
Fred? Dave?
Elmer.
What's that, sorry?
What are you going to call it?
Bob.
Bob.
Remember, Belly's gonna get you. Yeah, I remember it.
Belly's
Definitely
gonna get
bouncing around. Reebok ad. Yes, right, okay. We're bringing it to an end. Mark, it's Wednesday, so your next video is Friday, I believe.
Yes.
What's it about?
It'll be the Corgi Model Club.
Oh, right, okay.
And Saturdays will be today's toy hunt in Leeds.
Okay, fair enough.
Has anyone clocked your specs yet?
Nope.
Well, they're not going to do, are they?
Not a sausage.
Yeah, but the thing is, what gets me is that, and we've had this discussion already, but what gets me is that no one questions the fact that he's going around, here I am, I'm looking at these shelves. All these items on these shelves are fascinating to me.
I'm not a nutter.
What am I doing? It's like, you know.
I'm talking to toys.
Everyone... sort of like parting of the ways between him and the other inhabitants of the shop, just shooting down to the ground. And then they won't appear in your vids because they're all taking a little step back from you. It's fine.
AC's got a video tomorrow, Toy Hunt in Manchester, and a new B&M stuff. Do trapdoor figures. Check Nemo Studios. They do trapdoor figures.
I've done trapdoor figures, yes.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Real Ghostbuster figures, remember for the next time.
Yes,
yes. They did look good. The Mondo ones. Yes,
they
did look very good. They weren't on that list, were they? They weren't. Andy, what's your next video?
It will probably be. I need to do one on Space 1999 Eagles after I picked up that nice eagle from the toy fair, but I have not got around to doing that yet. Normally, I would put one up on Thursday. I don't actually have one ready for Thursday, so I probably won't do that. At some point, I should probably make some comment about being monetized finally, because I have finally achieved my little personal goal of getting monetized. And I've still got a few little old school cartoon intros on the site, but my purge worked, so I'm now no longer being accused of having reused content. So
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent
How
stuff.
dare you?
What?
Pleased for you.
Reuse content.
I know, shocking. It's almost as if I made those videos 20 years back as a public service because no other bugger was doing it, but they don't care about that. They used to give me money for those.
I will say, don't get your hopes up.
No, I know. No, it was a
Now.
goal. It was a personal goal that I had set.
No, that's great. But it's been 6 months now, and I've still not earned anything.
You've got to have goals.
You haven't earned anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's not possible. In what sense? You haven't earned enough to get a payout, you mean?
No. The only earnings I've had have been memberships and Mark's 2 super chats.
Have you not put ads on your videos?
Yeah, but I've earned nothing from them.
Mark, help me out here because that doesn't make sense, does it?
If he's not turned the ads on, then he won't be getting the money. Ad revenue.
No, ads are turned on, but none of the videos have had enough views to earn anything.
Yes, you do.
You do.
Check your YouTube studio.
Yeah,
you've
not turned. I've never seen ads on your video.
It's like what I was saying about.
I get ads on my videos when I go to
live stream yesterday, the auction live stream. I got 79p the last time I did a Vectis. 8 hours stream for 79p.
Well,
I've got a couple of quid already. I've only been monetized a week.
So imagine how many watch hours you've got off that.
Not a lot.
Well, I get about 6 watch hours off.
You get more watch hours from a video than you do a live stream.
Yeah, you know the packing chats that I do.
Yeah.
By the time they've ended, I've got almost 4 hours watch time through the amount of people that have watched it just in that half hour. Yeah.
Gareth. In all seriousness,
so imagine what you've got off an 8-hour one.
Can you go into your YouTube account now in another window? Sorry, everybody, just talk amongst yourselves. We're just talking now.
I'll go to mine.
Right, yeah.
Earn.
Yeah.
Actually, go to your analytics.
Analytics.
And then it should say revenue at the top.
Revenue. 100% of it is from memberships.
We need to turn his ads on. Let's turn his ads on. Moth, go away.
You know when you upload a video?
Yeah.
You turn the ads on.
Well, I thought when you had it turned on in your channel, the ads were already on.
No,
then.
you've got to turn on when you upload a video. Every video you've got to turn the ads on.
Yeah.
And live streams as well. I always forget on the live streams because you've got to do it manually.
Oh, do you? That's something I noticed. That wouldn't have occurred to me that.
Yeah.
I got an option when I got monetized. It gave me the option to do you want to monetize all your videos? And I just went yes.
If you go to content,
and
you go to videos, it'll say video visibility and then monetization.
And it should say on.
Green dollar sign.
Green dollar sign.
No, it's not there.
It's not there.
Nope. Nothing there. It goes from visibility to restrictions to date to views to comments to likes versus dislikes.
Well, there's something wrong then.
So what does your earn say? What does your earn page look like?
Well, it just shows memberships.
It doesn't say what you're using anywhere.
Yeah, just memberships, it says.
I'm confused, Mark. Are you confused? I'm confused.
You need to talk to him. You need to.
Yeah.
What's going on? Because if you go to. to find it.
So I can see I can do memberships, but I don't do memberships yet. If I was going to do them at all, but I've got watch page ads as a tab next to overview.
See, I've got that, but it just offers me learn more on that one. It doesn't actually tell me to turn it on or anything.
Go into learn more then. See what it does.
Go to your earn thing, and it should say everything that's switched on. YouTube partner program options, agreements, and you can press leave if you want to leave it. But there's chat and email support on there as well, so you can actually email.
I wonder because many moons ago, I had. Don't think I had the 4,000 watch hours. I've had that for over a year.
Yeah. I was lucky with that.
It asked me what kind of ads I wanted, and I went through and I deselected quite a lot because I was like, well, that's not relevant, that's not relevant, that's not relevant. So maybe I've not got enough ticked for them to accept it.
I've got a few deselected. It's like
no, I think that's the sort of ads you want to see next to your videos, isn't it?
Right.
Probably. Okay. Yeah, I would like Mark says, I would get on a chat with them and just say, look, where's my option to turn watch?
Oh, I've got time for that.
If you go to earn, it'll say you're a YouTube partner and what you're using. So I've got watch page ads, short feed ads, memberships, supers, and shopping.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, they're all there for me.
Oh well.
And you can click on each one.
I know. Did you put yourself down as a business or as a person?
Probably a business.
I wonder if that's the difference. Could that be a difference, Mark, do you think?
I don't think it should matter.
Well, if anything, a person shouldn't be able to earn money from it. It's a business that should.
Yeah, but businesses advertising against other businesses might not be a thing. Ask them. I think you need to ask them.
I don't think it should matter because it's just a channel, isn't it?
Anyway, I think we've done enough of this.
I'm getting moths in now. I'm getting moths.
You need to do a video of that original sketch, Raphael, soon. Watch this. Yes, you do. Not allowed. UPS. I've got a dragonfly flying around somewhere or something. Night. It's been fun, says Richard. Yes, I certainly
come
do.
down. I'll have a look at it for you.
Check your Google account. It's all been done because that's what I needed the passport for, if you remember.
I bet it's because it's a business account. I bet it's different. It's the only thing I can think of that's different.
Possibly.
Ask them. Just ask them. They'll sort it out. But
to be fair, I mean, like Mark's saying, he's earning 75p off 8-hour live streams. I really don't think I'm going to be earning anything on my videos.
You should be earning something, so it will add up eventually over time. So it's better than not getting anything. Given how much effort you put into your videos, you might as well try and get it.
Josh has got it there. You can't earn millions now. And to be fair, the amount of effort I put into it, if I were doing it for what monetary return I'm going to get, I wouldn't be doing it.
I do it. Yeah. I don't do it for the money.
It's pocket money.
I do it for the fun. I don't do it for money. The money's a bonus.
I am doing it to release the £30 that I've had sat there for years, ever since they demonetized me. I will have my funds back.
Yes.
Oh my word. I told you I had the window open, didn't I?
You've got moths as well now, yeah. I know.
My ceiling is just covered in lots of tiny little flies.
That's why I like to use this. Rage 2024.
Right, I'm going.
I'm not allowed pets, so I don't have any flies.
Yeah, and I'll finish off. My next video should be the regular one next Tuesday. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm going now. Bye-bye.
Nanu.
What exit?
Live long and prosper.